Hello, hello. Good evening. Good evening, Noobsters. Ugh. We are... It is... What is today? Holy smokes. 3-day weekends totally threw you off. Wednesday, May 28th, 2019. Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Trilogy Game 1. I think we're in the last episode. This is episode 4 that we're in. I'm pretty sure we're in the last episode. We're on the second trial day. And there's a new witness brought to the stand by the prosecution, Mr. Von Karma. The guy who thinks he's like the judge. Oh, excuse me. The judge of the trial. Because the current judge is acting like, I don't know. He just lets the dude run over his courtroom. But whatever. We're gonna solve this case. Show how Von Karma is not obstructing, hiding key evidence. And we're gonna find out what happened that night when Robert Hammond got shot. Right? And we keep saying, the witnesses keep saying there are 2 bangs. Only 1 bullet was found in the body, but the gun was fired 3 times. All kinds of confusion. But let's see if we can get to the bottom of this. Court now in session, trial of Miles Edgeworth, as everyone remembers. The guy, the other prosecuting attorney, but yeah. Anyway, all of this stuff leads back to the DL6 incident, which has been mentioned since the beginning of this game. So I like how the game ties in all the episodes together. Anyway, defense is ready, Your Honor. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, prosecution is not talking. Von Karma, statement, please. Okay, no statement. What a butthead. That guy's a butthead. Objection. I mean, not so fast. I was taking a meaningful pause before speaking. Oh, hurry the hell up, you butthead. A prediction. Ba-ting! Today's trial will end in 3 minutes from now. Okay, I got my stopwatch. I'm pretty sure it's going to take us 3 minutes even to get to the testimony. So, yeah. You're full of crap, Von Karma. Hey, outcasts. Sup, sup. What's up with you? What you up to tonight? I'm just chilling. More Phoenix Wright. Get to the bottom of the case. Have you been playing more Apex? What'd you do today? Because you got summer break. Ugh, so jealous. I'm so jealous. I still gotta work. Granted, I'm going on vacation tomorrow, but you know, I don't get, you know, when you work, there ain't no such thing as summer break. What was the meaning of your statement? Must you question everything? Yes. It will be over in 3 minutes. Have no time to waste. Call my witness. Just watching brother playing Fortnite. Nice. Oh, he streams too? Cool. What's his tag? Maybe I'll throw him a host. It's cool, it's cool. Let me know, man. I'll throw him a host if he's still streaming by the time I'm done. Doing okay. I'm excited. You know what? Got done with the 3-day weekend. Today was my only work day for the week, and then I'm gonna be off. Oh, he's not streaming. Oh, he's playing like in the same room kind of thing. Never mind. You guys play on Xbox or PS4 or PC? But yeah, I'm taking a vacation. So Wednesday through Friday, I'll be off, and of course the weekend I'm always off. But it's gonna be fantastic. I'm going to Disneyland. I call my witness, decisive witness to stand. I know I'm an old adult, but I like going to Disneyland. It's a kid. I've been going since I was a kid, and it's just it's a childhood thing that makes me want to go. Why don't you play? You don't want to play duels with your brother? Because you play Fortnite too, right? Or you're more of the Apex player. State your profession. All right, this guy is like, I don't know what's wrong with this guy. I am the proprietor of the restaurant, The Wet Noodle at Gold Lake. And I also rent boats. Night of the incident, you were in the boat rental shop, correct? Yep. I was. Please testify. We still haven't heard who this old guy is. Do we want to object him? Yeah, who the hell is this guy? Wait a minute. Witness hasn't stated his name yet. Because I did not ask him, Mr. Wall. I predicted this trial will end in 3 minutes. It's kind of not trivial to ask who is the witness in this testimony. I mean, it kind of builds up the, what do I want to say, the reliability per se of the witness, right? I mean, it would be helpful to know what his name is. This butthead. Witness was thank you, judge. Gosh. This guy's sleeping. Sleeping in the middle. He should get him a cup of coffee. Not really sure, yup. He doesn't know his own name. My memory, Your Honor. Witness does not remember anything beyond the last several years. He remembers owning a wet noodle shop. Ergo, he cannot recall his own name. Can't recall. He fell asleep again. What is he, like, drunk? Incident in question took place 3 days ago. Can't testify. Very well. Here's testimony. Here we go. Thinking caps. Night of the murder. Night of the 24th, just after midnight. Oh, yeah. I was in the restaurant where I rent boats as usual. Heard a bang. One bang. FYI. Oh, yeah. Looked out the window, saw a boat just floating on the lake. See, this is the weird thing. Like, did whoever was shooting the gun miss? I mean, he's standing a meter away from the guy. How the hell does he miss with the first shot? Or is something else making the bang noise? Oh, wait. The Steel Samurai might be making the noise, right? Because even Lotta Hart said she heard one bang first and then she saw the boat with 2 people still on it, right? Heard another bang. There we go. Just about then, boat comes back to shore. Man walks by my window. Who's the man? Wait. That's the testimony? Who's the man? Objection. There's nothing to question in my witnesses. Hey, Butthead Karma. That's gonna be his name, Butthead Karma. It doesn't matter what there is. I, as the defending lawyer, should be allowed to question the witness. Cross-examination. No need for cross-examination. Besides, there's only 10 seconds left. Well, that just means you're wrong, Butthead Karma. Your verdict now, please. No. Cross-examine. Of course I cross-examine. Alright. He's getting mad. What you doing? You're not controlling this courtroom, Butthead Karma. Yeah. Thank you, Judge. Put him in his place. Actually, let's review our evidence up to this point. So we got the camera. Automatically takes pictures, loud noise, faces the lake. Death report, shot from 1 meter away. Enhanced photo, 12:15 taken. But shooting with the left hand. Again, the report says the gun has Edgeworth's fingerprints from his right hand. Empty lake, 12:25, 12:24, 11:50. Deal 6 incident. I don't know how this is gonna play, but we'll find out. Gordy article, overhead map, pistol bullet marks the gun. Pistol fired 3 times, bears prints from Edgeworth's right hand. And again, we only heard 2 bangs. Heard 2 sounds like gunshots after midnight. Okay, metal detector, a parrot. File on the DL6 incident, further of the scene of the murder. This is the DL6 murder, and that's Edgeworth's father. Alright. Let's press. Just after midnight. Yup, just around then. Are you sure? Pretty sure, are you? When I talked to you yesterday, you were rather vague about the time. Surprised you seem so sure about it today. I asked him and he remembered. For some reason I feel Butthead Karma's feeding him lines to say. Isn't that right? Okay, don't glare at me like that. I remembered it clearly, I did. Okay, I was in the restaurant where I rent boats. Is there anyone who can verify that? Well, I guess Polly could. That's not good enough for a court of law. Yes, Polly the parrot cannot verify. Exactly what's not good enough? Your Honor, Polly is a parrot. Don't be so hard on the girl, Keithy boy. Prosecution concedes that we cannot prove the witness was in the shop. Okay. Witness, please continue. I mean, that kind of throws out your testimony completely if no one can verify that he was at the scene. Heard a bang. Where did the bang come from? From the lake, I figure. Are you searching? Oh, you. Continue. When I looked out the window, I saw a boat just floating on the lake. Was there someone in the boat? Pretty far out there. I couldn't see clearly. Aha! Figure there was 2 men out there. Wait. You couldn't see clearly, but you figured there's 2 men on the boat. Yeah, exactly, Phoenix. At the time, that is. At the time. What? Wait. Heard another bang. So you heard 2 gunshots total? Oh, cute. That's what Lotta said in her testimony yesterday. Just about then, boat comes back to shore, man walks by my window. What do you mean by your... You should ask who's the man. Right outside the window of my little shack. And could you see the man's face? Fog was pretty darn thick, but he was right there in front of me. I saw him. Please add it to your testimony. What? Uh-oh. What do you mean tisk tisk? Man was the defendant. He was saying, I can't believe he's dead. That doesn't mean he shot him, though. Press. Are you sure? Hey, Daddy-o. Dead certain, Keith. He said, I can't believe he's dead as he was walking by. Are you sure that the person you saw was Miles Edgeworth? It was him, that Edgeworth. What happened to him? Sounds like decisive evidence indeed. I see no room for doubt. He lured me into cross-examination so he could set me up for a fall. I don't like the way things are going. Everyone in the courtroom is glaring at us. Better act quick. Trial is over. Raise an objection? Your Honor, we proved in yesterday's trial that it could not have been Edgeworth who fired the gun. Mr. Wright, are you referring to the fingerprints? Yes, we are. Edgeworth's right hand found on the gun. Photograph showing a man firing with his left hand. Okay, what are you gonna say now? Easily explainable. He could have wiped his prints after he fired. Then why would his right hand be on the gun? What? You are ignoring the truth of the matter. Everything in this witness's testimony is true. Wait. If he wiped the gun, why are his fingerprints still on the gun? Psh. Hey, Butthead Karma. Von Karma. What the heck, man? Judge is lost in thought. What should I do? I'm gonna raise an objection again. Your Honor, witness claims Edgeworth said, I can't believe he's dead. His words is all we have. And again, he didn't say, I can't believe I killed him. He just said he can't believe he's dead. If you were telling a lie, Mr. Wright, for the law, evidence tells all. Apparently, you have yet to realize basic fact. If you say his testimony is a lie, show us proof. How do you know it's a truth? Hey, I guess the one part about these games, for me, is that it's on the prosecuting team to prove beyond a shadow of a doubt that the defendant in the case is guilty. They have the burden of proof, right? The defense doesn't have the burden of proof to prove he's innocent. He's innocent until proven guilty. I really want to kill him, Kid Buu. He's a butthead, man. This is not how court is supposed to work. He has the burden to prove he's that the defendant is guilty. Do we have evidence? There's nothing I can do. To be honest, I don't know what to do anymore. Please, can you hear me, sis? Need your help. Nick needs you. 3 minutes was perhaps too high an expectation. 15 minutes isn't bad. Must be a new record. Let's save it from where we're at. Just so we don't have to scroll through all this text. Ooh, we got a Judge Suggs in the room as well. Again, for those who don't know who Judge is, awesome variety streamer. You should check him out when possible. Generally streams in the morning. I want to say like 10 o'clock? I don't even know where you live. Like 11 o'clock Central? I think it's Central. How you doing, Judge? Welcome to us being lawyers. How's it going? How's your day? Have a good day? It is Tuesday. Oh, man. I hope you had a good Memorial weekend, though. 3-day weekend. Hell yeah. Witness may leave the stand. Wait, what? Court sees no reason to further prolong the trial. Did we just lose the case? Or is there any more time to decide the case? Karma is a guy who... Kid Buu, I totally endorse that. I really do. I'm in total agreement with you. You should kill Butthead Von Karma. Case is extremely clear. No room for misinterpretation of the facts. How was the Apex session? It was okay. It was okay. Like, I think my friends and I, who, you know, we're getting better, but we're still having trouble winning. But we're getting better. I think we're getting better. But yeah, it's still pretty rare when we get a win. Court finds the defendant Miles Edgeworth. Wait, what? He's really gonna... Is this the end of the game? Hughes was surrendered to court immediately. Held pending trial at a higher court. Wait. Did we just lose the game? Nope, nope. You don't like the Apex game, Kid Buu? Maybe you should blow it up. Wow! Ooh, Larry Butts. What the hell? What is Larry doing here? Why would they even allow him in the courtroom? Listen, you gotta listen to me. I was there in the park the night of the murder. Ooh, we got another witness. I wasn't sure about it until just yesterday. But today I remembered it. Remember what? The gunshot. Heard it too. Ooh, whoa. The plot thickens. What is the meaning of this? Verdict has been decided. Call for adjournment. One moment, Mr. Butthead Karma. Not a fan of shooter games? What kind of video games do you like, Kid Buu? What genre are you interested in? So you say you heard a gunshot? Yeah, I did. A gunshot that night. Sitting here in the audience listening to the testimony. Then I realized something he said was different from what I remember. See? This is exactly why witness testimony is always kind of flimsy. Because different people will remember different things. No one will remember the exact same thing. So it's very hard to use witnesses, multiple witnesses, because they'll all tell different stories. Anyhow, I can't just sit here and let you call it edgy and murderous. It's just not right. I'll testify. Let me testify. Order. This is the first time something has happened like this in my court. Not quite sure how to proceed. Judge, you've already given your decision. Trial is over. Nick, this is it. Larry's giving us one final chance. If only it wasn't Larry, he could make things even worse. What do you mean, even worse? He's already got a guilty verdict. Can't make it any worse than that. Edgeworth was just declared guilty, Nick. It's... Thank you, Maya. Can't get any worse. He's gonna be more guilty. You're right, okay. RPG and the Batman Arkham Knight. Ooh. Yeah, you're a recent viewer, aren't you, Kid Boo? I wish I just completed Arkham Knight maybe like 2 or 3 games ago. Awesome game. I loved Arkham Knight. It was awesome. How you come across this game? I played this game, Judge, when it came out on the Nintendo DS, the 2DS, the original flip screen DS. This series of game was on that handheld, and I played. It was like over 10 years ago. I think almost 15 years ago it came out. But there's at least 5 or 6 games in this series. And I just recently it was ported to PC on Steam, and I had to pick it up. I love these games. They're very fun. I mean, if you like the puzzle kind of games. Larry did it. Kid Boo. Larry might have done it. You're not wrong. What kind of RPGs do you like though, Kid Boo? Or name some of your favorite. I got Final Fantasy VII, Chrono Trigger, Final Fantasy X, 13, 10 2, 9, 4, 6, all the Final Fantasies, obviously. A lot of the Square games. Never had a DS? Oh man, you should get one. The 3DS is, well, I don't have a 3DS, but Nintendo has some pretty good handheld 3DS games. Like, I want to get a 3DS. But yeah, I mean, if you like the puzzle type games, and I mean, I guess I like just solving kind of the puzzles, the quizzes kind of thing. If there's another witness, it is our duty to hear him speak. Anyway, so yeah, I jumped on the sale. It wasn't on sale, but as soon as it was announced this was getting ported to PC, I jumped on it. I think it's selling it for $29.99 on Steam. Handheld, what? Game Boy Color? Hey, that's not bad at all. Right here, right now. Well, what were some of the games you played on the Color? I actually never had a Color. Oh wait, no, I had a Color. I'm thinking of the Game Boy Advance. I didn't have an Advance. I did have a Game Boy. It was just the regular Game Boy with Color, right? What was a good game? The Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening. Did you play that game? That's an awesome Game Boy game. Verdict can be overturned. Alright. Alright. Allow me to speak my opinion. All court proceedings are duty to prevent inaccurate verdicts. Thank you very much, Judge. Order to make sure no mistake has been made. Every witness should be heard. Right, butthead karma. I withdraw my previous verdict of guilty. Can you even do that? Is that even allowed? Granted, in the game, this world has a law that cases, no matter what kind of crime was committed, have to be resolved in 3 days. Yeah, so that doesn't happen here. Not in the real world anyway. So yeah, maybe it's allowed that he can take back his verdict. Mr. Von Karma, order to call a new witness to testify. Now. Maybe he doesn't want to. Court will adjourn 5-minute recess. After that, we will hear a new witness. Alright. Court is adjourned. Link's Awakening. You know, there was a good game. Not a good, but I mean, there was a Kirby pinball game on the original Game Boy that I loved playing the hell out of. Like, it was so... I don't know why I had so much fun with it, but... Like, I spent hours on that game. Kirby Pinball. I think it was just called Kirby Pinball. Whew, phew, phew. That was too close. Final Fantasy X, 10-2, Dragon Age Inquisition, Mass Effect game. Oh, right. You know, every time I think RPG, I think JRPG, turn-based RPG. But you're absolutely right. Witcher, Dragon Age, Mass Effect, they're RPGs. They're absolutely RPGs. Those are good RPGs. I gotta play The Witcher. I mean, do you guys think I should stream The Witcher? I have The Witcher 2 and 3. And I haven't played them yet. But I want to play them. I completed The Witcher 1. But I haven't ever gotten to Witcher 2 and 3 yet. Okay, sorry to keep you on the edge of your seat like that, Edgeworth. I've seen worse. Sweating bullets, Edgeworth. Wonder what Larry plans to say in there. Larry was at the lake that night. Yep. He went looking for the steel samurai balloon that flew into the lake. We found the balloon and the air tank. But we found the air tank in the bushes. Hey, Edgeworth. You say something, right? Lot of things. You seem out. I have to pick up Inquisition. I wanna play for sure. I wanna play Dragon Age Inquisition. 2 I heard was not the best because they rushed the game out, but you know, because it's part of the series, I probably have to play it too. You seem out of it. What's wrong? It's nothing. Mr. Edgeworth, something I've been meaning to ask. What's that? Why are your fingerprints on the murder weapon? Yeah, super bad judge, Kid Boo. Can you be the judge for this case, please? When he fell into the lake, I went into a daze. Couldn't understand what had happened. I couldn't think straight. Saw the pistol lying on the floor and the boat in front of me. Picked it up without thinking. Didn't have a reason, really. Wow, that's pretty dumb, considering he's a lawyer, no less. Right. Eh? Might be our last chance. Von Karma has only ever run perfect trials. Perfectly prepared witnesses, perfectly complete evidence. Well, he doesn't have a prepared witness this time. We're calling someone who no one knows about. That's the secret to his success. Hey, Outcast. I'm sorry, I almost mistaked your name for someone else. How's the weather? It's cool. No, it's humid. It is humid here. Like I said last week that it just got humid all of a sudden. And it is still humid. Like, it's hot. I am sweating just sitting here. Yeah. I mean, the weather's, well, actually it rained today, but the weekend, the weather was super nice. Very sunny. You know, had few clouds in the sky, but passing clouds. Very nice weekend. But yeah, it's hot. It's getting pretty hot. That's the secret to his success. First time he's ever had to deal with something unexpected. How's the weather where you're at, Outcast? Wait, where are you from? You're in the Midwest? I forget. I mean, I'm sorry, I forget. I know a lot of people say I got people from Australia. I got people in Chicago, I think. Or not Chicago, Texas. I got people in Europe. I got people all over the place. But is it snowing? Because I know some parts of the US are still snowing, right, Outcast? I'm like, what? It's almost June and it's snowing in certain places. That's the first time that okay. Has to let someone he hasn't even talked to testify before the court. And that someone is Larry. What are you getting at? Likely his testimony will be full of holes, right? Colorado, that's right. I'm sorry. It's been raining quite a bit, but tomorrow should be nice. Well, that's good. That's good. What's the temperature at right now? 10-minute trial this time. We'll mark this for all it's worth. Because, but let me check let's check what the temperature is currently. It's 81 degrees right now. I guess it's not that hot, but it's the humidity that's making it really feel really hot. Hey, Beats Turtle, welcome back. I'm glad you could make it. I'm sorry for the late stream, but I mean, this is my normal time I'm streaming, but thanks for stopping by. How you doing? How was your Tuesday? Ark the Lad was my favorite Ark the Lad. I don't think I've ever heard of that actually. PS2? Oh. Alright, rain. Temperature 43? This is what I'm talking about. I know Colorado's far north, but 43 degrees and it's almost June? I mean, it's practically June. It's 3 days away. 43 degrees? Holy crap. Oh, dude. Beats Turtle, that means a lot. It really does. You know, I don't stream to a lot of people. But those who do come by, I'm glad, you know, I'm glad I can stream for them and that they enjoy what they see. You know, obviously, if you don't enjoy it, you're not going to watch it. So, you know, always good to have people watching by. I mean, it's kind of hard with the time difference, I'm sure. Beats Turtle, at this point, I wouldn't be surprised if the parrot was the witness. Right? Right? Used to it because ROTC program makes us run in the same Holy. But I mean, you're not bundled up, right, Outcasts? You're not bundled up when you run, but you're still kind of wearing like long pants and stuff, right? I mean, not to say 43 degrees, running 43 degree weather is fun, but how is the ROTC going? You had didn't you have I remember you mentioning you had some kind of performance eval thing to do? How did that go? Was that okay? Really? Shirt and bat? Holy smokes, you're nuts. I mean, granted, you're probably more used to the cold than I am. I mean, I couldn't do that. I mean, I could, but I'd probably be a lot more miserable because I'm not acclimated to that cold weather. Parrot? That's right, Beats Turtle. You're talking about the jacket. Everyone's wearing a jacket. All right, let's get to it. 10-minute trial. Let's go. Everything's on Larry. I mean, we're depending on Larry Butts, guys. Noobs, Larry Butts. Ever since the start of the game, he's been kind of a doofus, and we have to depend on him for his witness testimony. Court back in session. Let's go. Witness. Testify to the court about everything you saw. Wait, real Marines, Outcasts? Inspection by real Marines? Holy... That's awesome. I mean, what do they inspect on? Just all kinds of stuff? Love trench coats, overcoats, and any long jackets. Well, Beats Turtle, I hope you live in an area that requires coats. Because I don't own any coats at all. I mean, I have jackets, no coats. I mean, what would I need it for in Hawaii? I mean, actually, no. I mean, I've been to places with snow, so I have like a snow jacket, but I don't have a coat. I have no coat. I have no trench coats. I don't have stuff like that. I don't even know if I could buy it on island, to be honest. Testify the court about everything that you saw on the night of December 24th. Leave it to me. Wait, he's got one eye closed like this. Alright. Yes, sir. Real Marines. Inspect bearing, how you present yourself, and your knowledge of the Marine Corps. Is ROTC just a Marine thing, or is it just... What does it stand for? I forget. Is it connected to the Marines? Or is it like an army thing? Right? Your Twitch channel is great and fun. Oh, well, thank you, Kid Boo. I also appreciate that. I really do. I mean, we're obviously a lot more laid back here. And we're noobs. Definitely not a skill thing. We don't have any skill things. Oh, Canada. That's why Beats Turtle. You live in Canada. Except in the summer, mainly. I mean, how hot does it get up there? Does it get that hot? Like 80s, maybe? I don't think... I mean, I wouldn't think your humidity is that high either, huh? Living in the underworld where it's always hot. Oh, man. Are you friends with Cell and Frieza? Is that it, Kid Boo? You playing fighting tournaments with Cell and Frieza? Alright, hate to admit it, you're our last chance. Ron Karma didn't even have time to prep his witness. Hope Edgeworth is right about this being a big break. 20... Oh, that's right, you're on metric. You know, I'm so upset that the US does not use metric measurements. It kind of throws me off. But 20 degrees is not that hot. Is it? That's not that high, right? Reserve Officer Training Corps. ROTCs run by the Marine Corps. Other ROTCs run by other branches. Right, okay, Marines are the best. Hoorah! Do you have any plans to try out for a Marine, to be a Marine? Because it's different from just being an Army, right? It's like Marines are part of the Army, but they are like a separate higher branch of the Army, I want to say. Hey, Rad Puppy, that's an awesome name. I love it. Welcome to Noob Discoveries. You turn them into candy? Oh man, did you eat them all, Kid Boo? Did you eat all the people? Did you eat everyone in the underworld? That's the main question, actually. Plan to join the Marine Corps after high school. All right, man. Good luck. Good luck. That's, I mean, I don't know anything about it. All I know is it takes a lot of work, you know? And if you can put up with it and you can get through it, I'm sure it's great experience. I definitely couldn't handle it, to be honest. I'm a softie. I still don't understand why that follow alert is so late. Like the sub alert is pretty timely, but this follow alert takes, as you notice, like a minute to even run. 68 is not hot. What are you talking about, Beats Turtle? I mean, okay, granted you're in Canada, it probably gets way cold for you, so 68 is relatively hot. I would love it if it was 68 degrees here. They were all yummy. What kind of candies do you like, Kid Boo? Chocolates? Do you like the fruit candies? Do you like, what else candy? Hard candies, gummy candies, chocolates, candy bars. There's all kinds of candies, you know? Looking for something, found it. Alright. Quietly slipped the boat back in at the rental shop dock. Just as I was thinking about going home, I heard a bang. One bang. Remember, one bang. It's not too hot, it's that I sweat. No, for sure, Beats Turtle. For sure. I mean, especially when your body's acclimated to a lower temperature. Alright, looked out over the lake. I didn't see a boat. He didn't see a boat. After I heard that single, he only heard one gunshot too. Wait. I'm so confused now. He only heard one gunshot. Everyone said, okay, the caretaker, Lotta, Hart, both said they heard 2 bangs. Larry's the only one who said he heard 1. And we still are confused that the gun was fired 3 times, right? Sometimes in Colorado it gets below 4. Below -4. I don't even say that because we never get close to 0 in Hawaii at all. Yeah, you're absolutely right, Kid Boo. Larry, yeah, that guy just looks guilty all the time. Okay. Anyway, that was close. Let me see. Unusually vague testimony. Okay. So, again, Lotta's deposition. Saying it weird. 2 gunshots after midnight. Gun fired 3 times. Yeah? Okay, just keep that in mind. Alright, cross-examination. This is gonna be the important thing. I do wish it got cooler in Hawaii. Like, I like being in 40 degree weather. Like, I like it. I like being a little chilly and cold. I mean, obviously I don't like snowy cold because that's a little too cold. But I like it when it's in like that 40 degree range. I think it's really nice. Especially, you know, when you're bundled up, it's like, I don't know, I like it. I should probably move because we're never getting that here. So when it hits like 65 here in Hawaii, that's like as cold as it gets. I love when that happens. I have no idea what he's going to say if I press him. A little scared, alright? Come this far, no way we can go but forward, Nick. Forward. You plan on doing anything this summer? I mean, that's a good question, Outcast. I don't have any major plans. I mean, I'm going on this trip. I think you were here yesterday? I don't know if I announced it, but I am going on a trip tomorrow to California. Until Sunday. So, I mean, I'm going on a small, short vacation, but I don't have a lot of vacation time. So I don't really have plans to do a lot. I mean, maybe go on some hikes. Oh, that's right. You know, I am thinking of starting an Instagram social media for the channel. You know, because I go on hikes, you know, and I take pictures of the scenery and stuff and places I go when I do travel. And I think it'd be cool to put pictures like that. So I mean, maybe it'll help you guys get to know me a little better as well. Someone is lying, but who is lying? Who is lying, Kid Boo? I don't know. That's what we gotta figure out. But I have no plans. No plans, Outcast. I mean, just work, pretty much. Again, when you're not in school anymore and you're just working, there's no summer break, holidays, or anything like that. You just work. that's all you do. Granted, if I had the vacation, I would travel somewhere that's cooler than Hawaii because it's hot. That night, I was out, you know, maybe Australia, right? Australia would be great because they're like opposite, because they're in a different hemisphere, right? So Australia has winter when we have summer. And then when they're in summer, we're in winter, kind of vice versa, right? No, I agree, Outcast, and I think I want to set that up. I think I'll start. I was actually, because I'm going on this trip. I'm gonna take some pictures. I'm going to Disneyland. I'm mainly going to Disneyland. I'm a big Disneyland fan because I went as a kid, and it's just kind of a nostalgia thing. But I want to put pictures on that new Instagram, so look out for that. Butts must be lying is brought by Karma. No. Butts is a surprise witness. Larry follow you. What? Karma must have told him to hold back information. Possibly. We don't trust Butthead Karma. We don't trust him though. But yeah, no, Butts. The judge was gonna give a guilty verdict. And then Larry Butts was watching the trial, I guess, and he goes, "Wait, stop." And he says he was a witness that night, that he heard the gunshot. Anyway, let's go. Butts is gonna save this trial. If you end up making this, link it. Oh no, I'll link it in the Discord. I'll link it in Twitter. I'll link it in all. I'll have it on my start and end screen. I just realized I don't have my socials on the game screen, but then again, I used to have it on the old setup, but I didn't, you know, I don't want to block too much of the game stream. I already got my fat head on the side and the little sub and follow on the top. So, but I do have the social media on the start and end overlay. Anyway, something wrong with Wright. So many things. I don't know where to begin. He does look like Dracula though, Kid Boo. He does. He's out for blood, that's for sure. Is after 11 when I went out in the boat. Okay. By that time, everyone had gone home for the night. Waited until the coast was clear, so to speak. Why were you out on a boat in such a late hour? Looking for something. Well, what was it? Kinda have to be specific. What was it you were looking for? What the witness was searching for is irrelevant. Likely he was hunting for this Gordy. Wait. Von Karma knows about Gordy. Is he interested in those kinds of things? This is all irrelevant. Let's get it over with. I mean, we kind of need to know why he was out there. I think that's important. Quietly slipped the boat back in at the rental boat shop. Around what time was that? Let's see. Out searching for about an hour. Around 12. Okay. You're not sure? Don't give me that face. Well, not sort of human sundial. And it was nighttime, so that wouldn't have helped anyway. If you were a sundial. People use watches these days, yeah. I know. No. Beats Turtle, you tell him. Shut the hell up, man. Objection. Just as he was thinking about going home, heard the bang. He's looking for is a samurai. Right, yeah. We just want to make sure the court knows that. Where did the sound come from? I wasn't too sure about that. Looked around. Did you look at the lake? I looked. I looked out over the lake, but I didn't see a boat. Wasn't there a boat on the lake? Order. Well, Mr. Butts? Whoa. Everybody just calm down, okay? I mean, it was real foggy that night. You relate to Butts at this moment. You just can't remember stuff, right? Oh, God. Police. Ambulance, I think. This game will sure help you in street law in high school. Oh, God. Yeah. Good thing I'm out of high school. Alright, I'm not sure whether there was a boat out there or not. So, Outcast, do you have any more of those, inspections? Or are you done? Oh, wait, you're out of school now, right? So, I mean, does ROTC continue over the summer? That's just the most important part of this case. Alright. After I heard that single gunshot, I went home. So you only heard one bang. Yep. Well, Nick, it's pretty wishy-washy, wasn't it? I guess you should start working on the contradictions. I wish I could be more helpful. I wish I could call my sister. The street law, you know, the streets. I don't know. Like the laws of the United States and how a courtroom operates with certain cases. Oh, is it called street law though? I was actually not aware of that. Learn something new. Save. Oh, once a year inspections. Got it. Okay. I guess we'll go to the one bang. After I heard the single gunshot, we're gonna present a testimony. Heard 2 gunshots. Objection! Right. Well, wait a second, Larry. Well, what? He's twitching again. Everyone twitches in this game. Like that guy has the mustache. He's twitching his mustache. Guy's twitching his eyeballs. Look at Butts. Look at it. I can't twitch like that. That's what I said. When Miss Lotta Hart testified yesterday, she heard 2 bangs. And the old man just now said the same thing. They both heard 2 gunshots. Huh? Were you even listening? Were you paying attention at all to what they said? No, Nick, please. You know, something's been bothering me. I'm a witness. I'm like a customer. What? No, you're not. You gotta treat me nice. What? No, you're... No, we don't. What are you talking about, Larry? We don't have to treat you nice. Mr. Butts, what? You only heard 1 gunshot. Are you sure? Old man just now. Did the old man... the old man already came in. But he was kind of useless. Okay, so the old man testified. And then the judge was just ready to throw down a guilty verdict. And that's it. We didn't really get to cross-examine anything with the old man. I think he comes back though. I want to say he comes back. But I don't... Because I played this game before, but I want to say he comes back. Well, to tell you the truth, I'm not Larry. Larry. This guy's total butts, man. You're not sure? Again, prime example. Witnesses are very poor evidence in trial. That's, well, my opinion. Not sure. How could you not be sure? Well, I might have missed the other gunshot. I was listening to something else. Wait, what were you listening to? Yeah, I know Kid Buu, right? How long is this game? So I'm currently on, I want to say like hour 15 in the first game. And this is the 4th episode. I think this is the last episode, but we played, we're up to 4 episodes in the first game. So I want to say 15 to 20 hours, Outcast. And that's assuming this is the last episode for this game. We still got 2 more games in the trilogy to play. Something else? My radio. Wait. He had a radio. Teacher or somebody told me people in these cases can be really unreliable. No, exactly, Beats Turtle. Exactly. Because, I mean, if anyone's giving you an example, it's like you have 5 people watch the same event, tell you what they saw, and a lot of the times you'll get 5 different tellings of the same story, right? But they might be totally different, or they might have different inconsistencies, and just eyewitness testimony is very flimsy, you know? Like, unless you had an eidetic memory, like photographic memory, it's just, people remember all different kinds of things, you know, different kind of details. And sometimes they don't even remember the right details. So maybe a red car got into an accident. People might think it was like orange or burgundy or maroon or some other crap, you know? It's just not reliable. Missed Butts. You were listening to the radio with your headphones. So what? That a crime? And it all comes down to he said, she said in that case, right? Witnesses are saying one thing, defendants are saying another thing. It's like, why are more people believable than others? Right. I listen to my radio. Everybody listens to the radio. What's the big deal? What? Von Karma, your opinion, waste of time. I do not accept this witness nor his shoddy testimony. I mean, I gotta agree with Butthead Karma here. I really do. Judge, they're booing at you for not having a spot. Yeah. Judge, control your courtroom, please. Larry's guilty? Maybe he was. He only heard one shot because he's the guy who took the one shot. Well, Mr. Wright, should he continue the testimony? Yeah, no, we need him to do this. We need to continue. Please allow the witness continue. Bah. Nothing's more pitiful than a lawyer who doesn't know when he's lost. Alright, Mr. Butts, please give your testimony. Be sure to include details like your radio. Your radio. I wouldn't if there were any way out of this, right? Because the caretaker witness, totally useless. And he was falling asleep at the stand. It's lonely being alone on Christmas Eve. That's why I was listening to an all request show on the radio. I was listening to it real booming loud. I'm sure I heard that gunshot. I remember exactly what the DJ was saying when I heard it. Wait, what? The judge looked like about to pull out a slice Harry. He really is, man. I think everyone wants to slice him up a little bit. What you knowing about Kid Buu? What's the big deal? Can't a man listen to his radio in peace? Isn't this a free country? We don't even know what country this takes place in. Maybe it's a made-up country. Judge, can you believe a word this witness says? I can't believe a word the caretaker says. But you brought him in for a witness. What he heard was probably nothing more than a drum beat from the radio. True enough, difficult to believe testimony. Wait, Your Honor. Witness said he remembers exactly what the DJ said when he heard the gunshot. Listen to Larry? Yeah, we gotta listen to Larry. I think so. Excuse me? DJ? You don't know what a disc jockey is? What the hell, man? You're not that old, Judge. I would think you know what a DJ is. An announcer, guy who says things on the radio. Anyway, this means when he heard the sound, no music was playing. DJ only talks between songs. He could have heard the gunshot from the lake. Oh, Twink. Beats Turtle. Oh man, especially with this heat. Yeah. I'm sweating. I had to, so yesterday on Monday, I worked out like at lunchtime and then I took a shower after and then I streamed, right? And it was so hot that I had to take a shower before bed too because I was just sweating. I was like all sticky from sweat. It was gross. I might have to do it tonight. It's hot. I'm sweating here. Alright, so drink up, noobs. Drink up. Yeah, the humidity is unreal though. Like it gets humid every so often like this, but it's been kind of humid for the past week and it rarely lasts that long. I don't know, climate change, right? Climate change, guys. Is it real? Is it real? Or is it just that time of the Earth's rotation that it's going over weather changes like that? I'd like to cross-examine the witness. Alright. Very well. Can't believe I'm continuing the charade. Right. Lonely being alone on Christmas Eve. Because his girlfriend dumped him. He turned on the radio. Right. Wanted to hear someone's voice. He's so sad. You don't know what it's like out there alone on Christmas Eve. It's all of the above. I think so, yeah. I shouldn't have said anything. Alright. While I was listening to an all request show on the radio, do you by any chance remember the name of the program? This has nothing to do with the case. I mean, he's right. Objection sustained. Witness was listening to the radio. That's all we need to know. I agree with that. I do. I was listening to it real booming loud. Yeah, you know, and you had headphones on? Yup. This is why people have what is it? Tinnitus? Something like that, right? People listen to their music really loud. Like, there's a lot of people in Hawaii. I'm probably not just Hawaii, but you know, all you guys know, people like blast their music in their cars. Tinnitus. There's like 2 T's, an I, a couple of N's. Tinnitus. I don't know how it's pronounced. Are they tinnitus? Something like that? Tinnitus? Something like this. Anyway, people with damaged hearing, they hear like a ringing noise. Not tennis beats turtle. A ringing in their ears because their hearing's damaged. Anyway, I was talking about people have their music in their cars blasting. It's like, wow, they're deaf, you know, deaf people. Alright, I'm sure I heard a gunshot. Can you prove that? No, of course you can't. I remember that moment real clear. While I was talking about it, came back real clear. I remember exactly what the DJ was saying when I heard it. What did she say? Mr. Wright, cease the pointless questions. Possible good could knowing what a radio DJ said. We should care? I'm gonna say we should care. Oh, Kingdom Hearts. Kid Boo, I loved Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2. But when they started putting all these in-between games, I didn't play any of the in-between games. Kingdom Hearts, I really liked 1. I liked a lot. 2, I like both games a lot. I haven't played 3. And again, I don't know if one of my other viewers, Cornelius, he's always like, get a PS4. And I need a PS4 so I can play Kingdom Hearts 3. We should care. Why? Please testify to the court. What was the radio announcer saying when you heard the gunshot? But I love the Kingdom Hearts game. I love the mixing of Final Fantasy and the Disney characters. The gameplay was really nice. The story started off really well in the first Kingdom Hearts. And in Kingdom Hearts 2, it got kind of convoluted. And then when I read about all the other in-between games, I got totally lost. Like, the story is just... It got really messy. I think it got too messy, to be honest. Yeah, Kingdom Hearts 3 looks great, though. It really does. I definitely want to play it. Just when she said, hey, it's almost Christmas. It's almost Christmas. Wait. This is important. It's almost Christmas. I heard the gunshot. Wait. Almost Christmas. This says 12:15. That means this was before 12 o'clock. Should I present this picture? I think so. It's obviously not this shot that was taken at 12:15. Are you absolutely sure what you're saying? We got the no music. That's when we're on the right track. Remember, no music is good. What's with the face? It's like that suspense kind of music drop thing, you know? What's with the face? You look scary, dude. If you're trying to scare me, you better know I don't scare that easily. Hey, Cornelius, we're just talking about it. How you doing? So Kid Boo's talking about Kingdom Hearts. Another reason why I should pick up a PlayStation 4 to play Kingdom Hearts 3. Because I love the first and second game and I need to play a third one. How you doing, Cornelius, though? I had a great 3-day weekend. I'm going on a trip tomorrow. I'm feeling pretty good. I'm feeling good. I hope you're doing well, Cornelius. How you doing? How's your day? Is something the matter, Mr. Wright? Your Honor. Did you hear what the witness just said? DJ said, hey, it's almost Christmas when he heard the gunshot. And this judge is killing me. Like, guy cannot put two and two together. You know, come on, man. Use your noggin a little bit. Do you realize what this means? When he heard the gunshot, it was still Christmas Eve. That would seem to be the case, yes. He should have heard that gunshot after midnight. Photograph is irrefutable proof of this fact. Let's see what the time was on the photo taken when the gun triggered Miss Hart's camera. A trip to actually no, I can't. Unfortunately, I can't because I'm using all the money to fly somewhere. I'll get one this year though. Cornelius, I'll guarantee you right now, as the rest of the viewers as witnesses, I will pick up a PS4 this year before the year ends. And heck, I will even try to stream using the PS4. I gotta figure out how to do that. Cause do I need a capture card? I honestly don't know how to do that. Cause I've been streaming from my PC this whole time. Do I connect the PS4 to my computer to stream? Anyway, when I get the PS4, I'll figure it out. But yeah, I will even stream it, hopefully. The judge said owed. Do I have to be in trial for being a witness? Do I have to be in trial for being a witness? Not necessarily, Beats Turtle. I don't think so. I thought you were going to be on your trip now. No. I leave tomorrow. Tomorrow afternoon. Tomorrow lunchtime. This is a clear contradiction. So this is going to be the last stream until next Monday. Order. What does this mean? 2 prior witnesses heard gunshots after midnight. However, witness says he heard a gunshot before midnight. And when you think about it, that's where the third gunshot comes from. Fired 3 times, right? I thought you were going to be, Wright beats Turtle? That's the third shot, though. Answer is simple. Oh, excuse me. Current witness is mainly mistaken. Look at him, suspicious. I mean, he is. Butts looks suspicious. Well, Mr. Wright, what do you think about Mr. Butts' claims he heard the gunshot before midnight? Larry's right. Larry's not mistaken, Your Honor. He heard that gunshot before midnight. Nani? Where did they get that from? I keep hearing it on streams. I don't know how it become a thing. Like, not a lot of streamers, but like those who watch anime. It came from some kind of anime. But it's like a weird nani. I don't know what anime it came from. Intriguing. I'm assuming you have evidence for this wild claim. Oh, is that what it is? Fist of the North Star. Oh, dude, that's an old anime too. Really? Holy crap. It's a good anime. You never got into Kingdom Hearts, Cornelius? It's an action RPG. It's a very good game though. I like it. I mean, it's obviously cartoony because it's Disney characters and Final Fantasy and stuff like that, but I think it's a really good game. The action is similar to Batman, Arkham Knight. I mean, just the action, right? It's like you run around and you fight stuff, you know? Action RPG. Alright, showed you the evidence. Bam! This is my evidence. Inuyasha? That's a good anime too. Great music in that anime. What do they call it? OSTs. Great OSTs in that anime. Inuyasha. I liked Inuyasha too, actually. Very good anime. I don't know what my most favorite anime would be, actually, if I had to think about it. Something about this pistol was bothering me, Your Honor. Both of the witnesses testified yesterday heard 2 gunshots. It finally comes to light about the 3 gunshots. Murder weapon was fired 3 times. When was the last shot fired? Only now have I realized the truth. Third shot was the shot Larry heard before midnight. Alright. I guess that would make sense out of yesterday's testimony. Objection. Oh, you still haven't finished Arkham Knight? But you've played it before though, right, Cornelius? You're just replaying it? Dude, I finished Arkham Knight a long time ago though. You gotta get on it. You've been busy with stuff, that's why? Can't game as much as you want to? Yeah, I agree, Kid Boo. I love the Kingdom Hearts games. The ones on the PlayStation 3, mind you. PlayStation 2 and 3. You waste our time again with your empty statements. Pistol was fired 3 times. But do you have any proof that it was fired before midnight? Larry Butts just said he heard it. Do you have proof that the witness didn't just think he heard something? There's no turning back now. Oh, we should save. Oh god. Dude, the bot blocked this? Oh my god, that's dumb. You stupid bot. You stupid bot. You know, if anything, Larry's gonna bite karma in the butt. That's what's gonna happen. Alright. Oh, you got 100%, Kid Boo? Once I beat the game, I was like, I'm done. I think I got like 83 or something. Well, I didn't want to do all the Riddler trophies. I just did not. There's no turning back now. Do you have evidence proves there was a gunshot before midnight? Do you have evidence that oh wait, we do, right? I started it before, but put it down. When you started it, you should. It's a good game, Cornelius. You really should finish it. Even if you don't get the 100% completion, I mean, it's a great game. You should really finish it. I mean, obviously, go at your own pace. But if you know, when you take, well, in my case, when I take breaks from playing games, it takes a bit more effort to go back to playing them. So I try to keep playing the game just so I don't lose motivation to finish. There you go. I say, oh gosh, Riddler trophy. Yeah, Wright beats her. Yeah, the Riddler trophies. When I found out that was required to get the 100% game completion, I was like, I'm done with that. I don't agree that should be a thing. Like, those should be an extra thing. It shouldn't be part of the game completion. I don't think. Just because of the tediousness of it. Alright, anyway, look at this photograph. Taken by our witness yesterday, Miss Lotta Hart, with her automatic camera. Timestamp on the photo reads December 24th. 11:50. Oh yeah? But there's nothing on the lake in this picture. What? Judge! The camera only takes pictures when a bang is sounded. This is why this guy's a judge and not a lawyer. Because he's dumb. Granted, judges are generally lawyers before they become judges. So, I don't know. Oh, I inspired you, Cornelius? Yeah, no, you should keep playing it, man. Keep at it. It's a great game, though. I hope you have fun with it, at least. It's a good game. It's really good. It should never be. It shouldn't. I agree, Beats Turtle. That Kid Boo. I mean, you have more experience than all of us. You actually have 100% completion. It's such a humbug thing. It really is. And I mean, there's 240 of these trophies. Like, that's just an absurd amount. One, that's an absurd amount. Two, you have to find all the trophy locations. And then three, you have to solve the puzzle attached to each trophy to get it. That's more time sink than the rest of the game combined, I think. It's ridiculous. It shouldn't be a requirement to get for game progression. Like, yeah, the only reason why the Riddler wins is because no one wants to solve all that crap. Yeah, the judge is stupid, Kibu. The judge is stupid. Like, I'm surprised they had it, because they had it in Arkham City and then Arkham Asylum, right? You would think they would have learned that. Well, maybe not necessarily, but just having it in the other games. I never did it in the other games either because it's a hassle. It's not like you said, it's not fun. Real issue here is not why is nothing shown, it's why the photograph exists at all. What are you... God, Judge, you're killing me, Judge. You're killing me. Please, 1 + 1 is 2, Judge. Photograph was taken by the automatic camera. Camera is set to go off in response to loud noises. Yes. Ah, light bulb. Like, look at his stupid face. Which 3 games are you working on, Cornelius? Well, you've played Arkham Knight. You just haven't finished it, right? So which other games are you working on? I want to just let Catwoman die. Kid Boo, I like Catwoman though. She's kind of fun. I like her. She was a fun character. Yeah, Judge should stop being a judge. He should give up his seat. There's loud noise on the lake at 11:50. Why this photograph was taken. Other words, there was a gunshot at the time that Larry claims. More pointing, Phoenix, more pointing. Because the judge cannot piece together the evidence. That makes sense of the evidence we've seen so far. However, leaves me wondering exactly what did happen that night on the lake. I'm kind of curious as well. If this is true, there were 2 sets of gunshots separated by 25 minutes. One at 11:50, another at 15 minutes after midnight. But there was a third one, right? Why, I ask you, why? Better think of something quick. Wait a second. What do you mean, wait a second? Gunshots separated by 25 minutes. What do you figure out? I don't know what's going on. I have it. What do you have? Remember the case with the Steel Samurai? Murderer in this case had the same idea as the murderer in that case. Oh, he was shot beforehand. And then the body was moved into the lake. Right? That's what happened to Steel Samurai. The actor got pushed off the staircase onto the fence post, but then his body was moved to the Studio 1. So that's why we heard two different sets. I think that's where Phoenix lines of thought's going. So the victim was shot that first time before midnight. And then Edgeworth was framed with that second set of shots. If we don't figure this out now, we'll never overturn Edgeworth's guilty verdict. Got a hunch, I'm going to run with it. Right, I mean, is this safe? We've already gotten a guilty verdict, we have nothing to lose. Alright, you just watch, let me know if I say anything that sounds fishy. Okay. Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, the testimony just now has cleared up this entire case. There you go, there you go. What do you mean? We really should, Kid Boo. Can you take out the judge and Von Karma? And then we'll blame it on the parrot. Tis, tis, tis. You finally realize the truth. Be no other murderer here than Miles Edgeworth. Wrong, Von Karma. Man was shot that night, but it wasn't Edgeworth who did the shooting. Listen, rookie. Take a deep breath, consider facts. Time of the murder, one boat was on that lake. Was shown by the witness's photograph. Defendant Edgeworth and the victim Robert Hammond were on the boat. Even the shooting animation has a guy shooting it with his left hand. There was a gunshot fired on the boat. Robert Hammond fell into the lake. Distance of the shooting was 1 meter. It couldn't have been suicide. Well, guilty party has to be the other man on that boat. You can't prove that it was Edgeworth on the boat, FYI. It's the parrot, I tell you. The parrot was wearing the coat, floating in the air, and he shot the guy with his wings. I admit, it's hard to imagine any other possibility. I think you're onto something, Beats Turtle. This assumes that the victim was shot at 15 minutes after midnight. Huh? What do you mean by that, Mr. Wright? We have photographic evidence of the time of the shooting. Haven't finished Last of Us and Beyond Two Souls. Oh. There's two Last of Us too, right? I want to play Last of Us. More reasons to get the PS4, right? I think I already said that before though. And Beyond Two Souls. What kind of game is Beyond Two Souls? Photographic evidence of the time of shooting. Timestamp on the photo says 12:15. Larry heard a gunshot 25 minutes before that. I've heard though, I've seen reviews. Last of Us is a great game. Robert Hammond was killed then, 25 minutes before the shot on the lake. It's the only way Edgeworth could be innocent. Mr. Wright, are you quite mad? Explain who the two men on the boat are. Edgeworth and Hammond. I'm pretty sure it was Edgeworth and Hammond. Miles Edgeworth, Robert Hammond. I believe you are mad. The parrots... Wait, Kid Boo? Beats Turtle? The parrot can fly. He could have easily been wearing the coat. Looked like it was two people on the boat while Edgeworth was on the shore. And then the parrot flew away. Right? It's not all crazy. We're not all crazy here. That is exactly what I've been telling the court this whole time. You're agreeing with me. And yet, what did you just say? Robert Hammond had been killed 25 minutes before the shot on the boat. That's what I said. I was just testing. Wait, what? Mr. Wright. Client already has been declared guilty once. Oh, that was wrong. Whoops. Okay, you know, I'm gonna save. I thought that was right, but apparently not. I thought that was right. Who are the two men on the boat? Edgeworth and the murderer? Oh. It can't be Hammond because Hammond was already dead. Oh, there. See, look, the music changed. That's our key. That's our audio cue. Of course, it was Edgeworth and the murderer. After murderer killed Robert Hammond at 11:50, he assumed the guise of Mr. Hammond and met Edgeworth. Got him, Beats Turtle. Well, what? Are you serious? Yes, Edgeworth won't tell us why he went to the lake that night. However, I have a who was the murderer? Wait. What if that caretaker dude is the murderer? Dun dun dun! And the caretaker is just acting like he's a senile old fool. Right? He's just acting. That night, Robert Hammond called Edgeworth to the lake. Edgeworth didn't know Robert Hammond's face that well. That's why he didn't suspect anything when the murderer took Hammond's place. Oh, were we? I totally forgot that. I thought we were running with the parrot was the killer. I'm not sure what to make of all this. Ludicrous. Mr. Wright, tell us the name of the murderer then. I mean, technically, we don't know the murderer's name because he never gave it to us. I don't know the murderer's name. We don't know. The guy fell asleep. I don't know because he never told us. Oh, dude. Kid Boo, you believe it's the parrot? Murderer is the caretaker of the boat. I don't know how we got to that conclusion though, but 11:50, he was the one who killed Robert Hammond. Caretaker. We are. It's that the caretaker is the accomplice. He's the accomplice to the parrot. The parrot is actually the brains behind the operation. Where did he do this? Weren't any boats on the lake. Why would he have to go all the way out on the lake just to shoot someone? The real scene of this crime was not on a boat. Where did the murder take place? Show the judge where the murder took place. Bam! Here, of course, the boat shop where he lives. That way he could meet with the victim without anyone seeing. You have proof that the boat shop was the scene of the crime. Recall Larry's testimony, if you will. Larry was out on the lake. That night he was out on the lake in the boat searching for something. Finds it, returns the boat. Just as he's starting to head for home, he hears a gunshot. Heard a gunshot, Your Honor. Even though he's wearing headphones. Oh. It was the damn parrot. I think you're right, Beats Turtle. That damn Polly parrot. and the judge was outside watching from the window. Oh god, everyone's just intertwined here. In other words, gunshot was very, very close. And where would that be if he had just returned a boat? The boat shop. Mr. Wright. What happened that night on Gourd Lake? Please tell the court from the beginning. Yes, Your Honor. Let's do this. I think if I start at the very beginning, I take it slow, I might just be able to figure this out. That night, the caretaker of the boat shop called Robert Hammond to his shop. So the caretaker of the boat is obviously linked to the DL6 incident, right? This was around 11:50. That was when the gunshot that Larry heard was fired. After that, caretaker put Robert Hammond's coat on, became Robert Hammond. Then he got in the boat with Edgeworth, went out into the middle of the lake. Who fired the pistol on the boat? The shopkeeper? Beyond Two Souls is about a girl with psychic powers, somewhat of a narrative. Oh, okay. Is that on the PS4 too? Or is that a PC game, Cornelius? The caretaker. No. The caretaker. Of course it was the murderer who shot the pistol. He shot twice, both missed Edgeworth on purpose. Wait a minute. Why would he shoot twice if he didn't mean to hit anyone? That's a good question. Know this, Mr. Wright. The moment you run out of explanations is the moment you lose. Tell us why the murderer had to fire twice. To create a witness? Oh, right, because they weren't even paying. Both Lotta. Both Lotta and Larry said they didn't look out on the lake until they heard the first shot. So it was to create a witness. I believe he shot twice to create a witness, Your Honor. Murderer lifts his pistol, fires one shot. Ensures anyone who heard the shot would look at the lake. Miss Hart did exactly that after hearing the first gunshot. She was in her car too, right? Next, murderer waits a bit, fires again. Then jumps into the water, leaving the pistol in the boat behind. Edgeworth was just stupid enough to pick up the gun. God, Edgeworth, what a bonehead. I see. Someone looking from the edge of the lake. It would appear that one of the men on the boat had shot the other. You can control the girl and your decision will affect the game. It's a PS4 game. Oh, dude. More reasons to get a PS4, right, Cornelius? I mean, I don't know how long my list is, but it's a pretty long list. Murderer didn't know about the automatic camera, of course. That's why he shot twice to draw attention to the boat. I'm not... Narrative games, obviously, for me, they obviously need to be done right, but it's more about the story than the gameplay, right? But I mean, it's always difficult to have a good story. Once you realize that, everything else falls into place. Boat shop caretaker swam back to his shop, put Mr. Hammond's wet coat back on the body, threw the body into the lake. This is what happened. These are the events that transpired that night. I mean, it's a plausible story. Bailiff, bring out the witness from before. Here we go. We're getting to the meat of this, guys. Very well. While we are waiting for the caretaker, I would like to ask the defendant, Miles Edgeworth, a few questions. Mr. Edgeworth, take the stand. Oh wait, we're gonna question Edgeworth? You heard what the defense has said? Yes. Well, why did you go to the lake that night? What Wright said was mostly correct. Astonishingly so. Several days ago, I received a letter. The letter was signed Robert Hammond. Asked me to come to the boat shop by the lake at midnight on Christmas Eve. Said he had something very important to discuss. I'm sorry, I can't say what it was. It's about his death, the death with his father. Your Honor, sir, bailiff, we are conducting a trial. I ask that you remain quiet. Witness has disappeared. He isn't at the boat shop. We got a fugitive, boys! Noobs, the fugitive is on the run. We have to send out Tommy Lee Jones to find him and catch him. And if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, it's the movie called The Fugitive with Harrison Ford. Watch it. Very good movie. What should I do? Well, yeah, find him, butthead. What should I do when the fugitive's gone? Look for the fugitive. Mr. Von Karpma, your witness has disappeared. A search warrant has already been issued. It goes without saying, I cannot declare a verdict under these circumstances. Extend the trial into tomorrow. Oh my god, the final day. Okay. Request that the police department utilize all its forces to find that witness. MR understood. One more thing. Just who is that boat shop caretaker? He's the guy who murdered Edgeworth's dad. And then oh man, you guys are the parrot. It's not the parrot. Okay, it might be the parrot. It's like Darth Jar Jar, right, Beats Turtle? I think his identity has become very important. I want to know who he is. Very well, court is adjourned. These are actually pretty long games when I think about it. Hey, Nick, you did it. Well, at least we got out from under that guilty verdict. What about Larry? That was something else. Even Von Karma didn't know what to do with his testimony. Larry really helped us out. Larry, once I sifted through his unique testimony. No Darth Jar Jar. He did save us. Darth Parrot. Darth Polly. Are you talking about Yogi the Bear, Kid Boo? I mean, they were in the forest, right? Alright, I just wish our cases weren't so down to the wire all the time. Heavy Rain, best type of game for you. Narrative game, play as 3 different people to solve a crime. Affects all 3 characters in different ways. Definitely love it, judging by the game you're currently playing. Ooh, I like games that tie plot lines together like that. That sounds interesting. Heavy Rain. I gotta write that down too. You gotta write everything down. You know, when you get old, you start forgetting stuff. Heavy Rain. Damn. Alright. Sounds good, Cornelius. I got that written down. Oh, try to set our clients. Edgeworth. Never liked Heavy Rain that much. Oh yeah, not a fan? I'm not 40 yet. I'm only 4 years away from it. Actually, I turned 37 this year. It sounds so old. You don't think about it when you're young, you know? And when you get to it, it's like, where did all that time go? I don't feel that old though. You say something, don't look so pained. I mean, it looks like you're probably going to get off the hook. I don't think it's old. It's just, I definitely don't feel like I'm getting close to it, you know? I think it's the Asian genes, Beats Turtle. That's the Asian genes. I'm gonna look like... You should have seen me when I was in high school, like a baby. Like maybe I was in 8th grade or something. I fear it's not over for me yet. What do you mean? There's something that's been troubling me for a long time. I don't know whether or not to tell you. There's so little time left. He's talking about the DL6 incident that closes in like 2 days, right? I want to tell you to get it off my chest, but I can't make up my mind. This is weird, man. Edgeworth is hesitating. What is this about Edgeworth? It's a nightmare I've had. Memory of a crime that I committed. Oh, he's the one who shot his dad. He accidentally shot his dad. Your aunt's 51, looks like a 30-year-old. Wow, that's awesome. Right? And people, you know when you're young and people say you look old, you get upset? Like, or no, well, some people like it when they're young. Like they're not of drinking age yet. But people think they are, right? They like to hear that. But it flips around. When you're old, you want to be called young. A memory of a murder. Then play become hunter herd. Become human. Become human. Become human. Is that what it is? Play become human. I got all these games to look into. I'm gonna be streaming forever. Become human. Is that on the PS4? Who? Become human. Alright. Alright, we gotta get through this. I want to finish this by tonight. Okay, so we have to do this. We have to do this next part with the evidence and talking to people and stuff again. And then we go back to trial. And this trial portion already took an hour. Alright. But I did say it's possible. Because I don't have to get up early for work tomorrow, I might be able to extend the stream to finish the game. I want to finish it, especially because I'm not going to be around to finish it this week. Okay. What was Mr. Edgeworth talking about? Memory of crime that I think maybe he's the one, he accidentally killed his dad. And that's why he doesn't like earthquakes. You really think Mr. Edgeworth killed? I don't believe it, not Edgeworth. Some painful memory has been troubling him recently. He'd never take someone's life. Oh god, butts. This guy again. What do you think of my performance? Adam swooning in the aisles. Oh my. Swooning? Me? Oh yes, I do remember feeling faint. Tell me the truth, it was like love at first sight. Right, Nick? Well, what? Maybe my heartbeat skipped a beat or two. I think you could do better than that. Come on, saved Edgeworth in there, dude. Edgy. You guys should be bowed before me. Bow before your hero. Alright, Edgeworth. Let's talk about Edgeworth. Nick, why do you trust Mr. Edgeworth so much? He's changed recently, true. When we first met him, he was kind of a jerk, don't you think? You didn't know him back then, back when he wanted to become a defense attorney. Was that when you two were classmates? In grade school. They saved me, Miles and Larry. They saved me and I'll never forget. What? That's why I became a defense attorney. They saved him? You can get Beyond Two Souls and Heavy Rain combo. Is that from the PlayStation Store? Is it the same developer, that's why? Hey Larry, what's he talking about? Sorry, kind of forgot. Of course Larry forgot. Okay Nick, out with it. Going to hear the story and that's final. Okay. Yeah, no kidding, Kid Boo. No kidding. It's kind of a long story, hang in there. Very end of 3rd grade, I was on trial, a class trial. Wait, what? You remember Larry, spring, end of 3rd grade? Same developer on the PS4 store. Okay, good. Good stuff, good stuff. It's a package deal, Cornelius. A kid in our class got his lunch money stolen. Our school was really small. Every month, kids would bring an envelope with money for lunch. Anyway, kid's envelope disappeared with $38. Now that you mention it, I do remember. I can see why you forget though. You were out of school that day. Anyway, the envelope had been stolen during PE class. Coming down with the code, I'd skip PE that day. Only one not in class. You thought you did it? Kids in class said I should be put on trial. So the next day we held a classroom trial with me as defendant. Oh, he's crying. I didn't do it. Guilty, he did it. Guilty, it was you. Thief, give the money back. Oh god. Can't tell the truth. We're not gonna play anymore. Gonna be allowed in relay race. Give me back my 50 cents. Phoenix, now you know you shouldn't steal people's money. It's not right. What? Hey teacher, you have no proof. In the end, even the teacher thought I'd done it. Go over and apologize, Phoenix. I didn't know what was happening. I was so sad. Dude, this guy has spiky hair his whole life. Couldn't stop crying. Yeah, Larry took the lunch money. You know what? It was the parrot. It was that damn parrot again. $40. Sometimes it goes on sale for 20. Also buy them separately. I got a long list of games to pick up for the PS4 now. Everyone was staring at me like I'd done it. Tried to apologize, went to where the boy whose money has been stolen was sitting. That's when it happened. You shouldn't have to apologize. Only thing that belongs in a trial is evidence. Anything else has no place. $20 a game. I would have to wait for the combo to go for $20. $40 sounds kind of steep. But then again, this is a PlayStation store. I heard it's kind of, I mean, it's not expensive, but it's an old game, and I don't feel like I want to pay that much for an old. I probably could find it used somewhere for cheaper. Should all be ashamed, amateurs. Miles? Objection! It wasn't you who stole my money, was it? No. And you shouldn't apologize. Oh, it's Edgeworth's money. Everyone's been shouting you did it, but no one has any proof. That is why, Your Honor, this boy is innocent. Miles, it was your money that was stolen. Why don't you all just... Why don't you all just shut the hell up? This is always how everybody is. Everybody ganging up and picking on one person. Oh, look at the butts. Is he wearing pants? I can barely tell. Just think how he feels. He said he didn't do it, so he didn't do it. Very well, I will replace the money myself. Class trial is over. But who took the money? Now I want to know who took the kid money. Who took the kid's money? 3 of us were the best of friends. Had no idea. I mean, I forgot. Black Friday went down to... Ooh, that sounds like a deal, Cornelius. You know, Beats Turtle, I wouldn't be surprised. That's why she offered to pay it back, right? Because she's actually the one who took it. That's why I learned what it meant to be alone. Totally alone without a friend in the world. You did a good thing, Larry. It's just lucky that I took the day off from school. If I'd been there, they would have thought I'd done it. So I took it kind of personally. When something smells, it's usually the butts. Alright, after the trial... Talked after the trial. That's when I heard his father was a defense attorney. Remembered his eyes would shine when he talked about his father. I'm going to become a defense attorney just like my father, famous defense attorney. A few months later, suddenly transferred to another school. Deal 6 incident. Not sure, but the transfer probably had to do with his father's death. That's so sad. Several years later, when I heard Edgeworth's name again, was an article about him in the newspaper. I think it was the you know, this is connecting all back to the parrot. Even the parrot was around in grade school. He was probably the class pet. Kid Boo. Dark suspicions of a demon attorney. Fabricating evidence, manipulating testimonies, covering up facts. Article said he'd do anything to get a guilty verdict. What happened? I mean, that's not Edgy, the Edgy I used to know. That's what I thought too. I wonder what happens to do... Robert Hammond defending the guy who supposedly killed his father. I don't know. I'm sure we'll find out. I guess he didn't want to see his old friends. Couldn't just drop it though. Wanted to meet him to learn why he became who he became. That's when I decided. You don't mean that's why you became a lawyer? Yeah, I'm gonna just become a lawyer. Go to law school. Pay thousands of dollars. He loves the butt, Speech Turtle. It smells delicious. In court, Edgeworth believed in me, and I believe in him. He's in pain. No one's on his side. Only one who knows the real Edgeworth. I'm the only one who can help him. Oh, Nick. So that's why you helped me out for free. I helped you because I believed in you. Actually, because he won the case, he should be paid. His fees are paid by the prosecuting attorney, right? Or whoever was prosecuting the defendant. Nick. We have to save Mr. Edgeworth if it's the last thing we do. Because you waited so long to get PS4, most of the good games are for the... Well, see, it worked out, didn't it, Cornelius? 4D chess, Cornelius. 4D chess. It's all part of the grand plan. I waited this long so I can get the games cheaper. First, there's the rental boat shop keeper. We need to find out who or what he is. Checkmate, lawyers. I'd settle for who? Okay, let's go. Let's get out of here. Become a villain, destroy Earth. Oh god. Not yet, Kid Boo. Let's go to the park. Oh god, this guy again. Detective Gunshoe. Closed one today. Got so worked up. Snapped my tie in half. Sorry about that. No problem, pal. Boat shop caretaker. Look, I'll make your promise. Have that scoundrel in my custody by trial time tomorrow. Come what may. My duty to you as a police officer. Off to catch me a criminal. Time to canvass the park. One other thing. No one can go into the woods today. What? Where Lotta was camping? Woods are off limits to camping, and apparently the park ranger found out. Got pretty mad. No one can go in for a while. Lotta's in a lot of trouble. I'll be seeing you tomorrow. Alright. Move, 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 move. Steel eyesore is missing. Eyesore? Looks like the hot dog stand is closed. Well, Larry's busy worrying about Edgeworth to show up for work. Caretaker. Everyone's guilty, beats Turtle. What made me interested in this game? That's a great question. I don't know. I think I just read about it online. Because back when this game came out, there wasn't a lot of streaming going on. But I read reviews on the game. And it sounded fun, so I picked it up. I picked up the first one. And then I ended up picking up the rest of them. I don't know, yeah. I mean, I like puzzle games though. But I just picked it up on a hunch from reviews, actually, Cornelius. And luckily it just turned out to be a good game. For me, rather. It's a good game for me. I like it. I think it is the parrot. You know, it's all coming back to it. Old caretaker got away. Yep. Never imagined he might be the real murderer. Oh, wait. Grossberg. What might you be doing here? Out for a walk? Days of my youth, like the scent of fresh lemon. The dog eat all the hot... Oh, that's right. That's right, Boo. I totally forgot. The little detective dog ate all the hot dogs. Yeah, you should pick it up. I think it's a really fun game. I mean, if you're watching me play it though, you kind of see how it's solved. So that kind of takes away a lot of the fun. I mean, if you go into it not remembering anything, it's a lot better. But if you know how the story goes, it's not so fun. I played this game years ago, so I don't remember very much about it. That's why I'm replaying it. But yeah, hopefully you can forget. Diverse interest, yeah. RPGs, I like puzzles, I like action RPGs, I like JRPGs, I like roguelikes, platformers. I like all types of games. It's just about finding the good ones, you know? Horror games, I've played horror games. I like the horror games. Which reminds me, I picked up horror games for Halloween, which is only, well, May's actually over. It's only 5 months away. So when Halloween comes by, I have a couple of games I can play for Halloween. Well, Halloween week, rather. Granted, they'll take, well, October. I'm going to say October, because we're not going to do it in 1 week. I only stream for 2 hours a night. Can't be grossing too big and, yeah. Grossberg ate all the hot dogs. I see some game, that I want to... No. I'm the same way, Kid Boo. I'm the same way. There's a bunch of games I've bought because I've watched streamers play it. And I liked how the game play looked. So I picked up the game. I am the same way. But I like that there's even an option right now. Right before, back in the day, you had to read about it. Or you just had to buy it and hope it was a good game. Like there wasn't Twitch, you know, there wasn't YouTube. You couldn't watch the game. And you know, a lot of games, developers would show like demo gameplay, but it's not the same thing as watching the game actually being played through. So you don't get the same type of feel, right? And you just have to hope that the game turned out well when you got it. But now you can watch YouTube, you can watch streamers play it before buying anything. And I think that really helps. What I saw of today's trial, Edgeworth should be fine. Well, why does this guy keep showing up too? If you find anything out, come by my office at once. Maybe be able to offer you some assistance. What do you think? Grossberg was yeah, he's related to the DL6 incident somehow. Can we go into the shack? Nobody's home. Hello, hello. The mastermind is here. I wonder where your owner's gone. Hello. Polly, where's your master? Hello, hello. Let's look around the room. Maybe I should take care of Polly. You probably shouldn't just kidnap her. Police know about her anyway. I'm sure they'll do something. Sorry, Polly says I can't take you. Doesn't look like he used the kitchen much. Wait. Didn't we get a code to the safe? I guess the whole pasta restaurant thing was a lie. What, you thought he was telling the truth? Where's the safe? Can I open his safe? What's wrong? Never mind. Tell me. When I saw the TV, I remembered. He's stuck in Phoenix. You're stuck on a level, it's good to watch a streamer. Oh yeah, exactly, Cornelius. Like you find out, it's like having a strategy guide, but actually seeing the strategy played through, right? Like it's not only reviewing the game, it's how the game's played. You can find out different ways to play a game, or how, you know, 100% completions in a game, speed running. There's just so many different ways to watch a game that's played. I love that the game industry is growing in that way. That's why I didn't want to tell you. Oh wait, here's the lock. Can we open it? Polly here knows the number to the safe. What's the number to the safe? 1228. Let's open it. Maybe it's not about money. He keeps it locked, right? There must be something valuable. Not so sure. Let's see what's in there. Open the safe. Open the safe. Yeah, exactly, Kid Boo. A letter? Boring. There's no name or signature. Handwritten in very precise, clear letters. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. What? Edgeworth. Wait, what? Why would Edgeworth's name be on here? I'm going to read the whole thing. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. This is your last chance. Now is the time to get revenge on the two men who ruined your life. The rest of the letter goes on to describe the murder plot in detail. How to kill Robert Hammond, frame Edgeworth. Okay, assuming the caretaker got this letter, who gave him the letter? Watch people play Bloodborne has helped you? Awesome. Did you beat that game, Bloodborne? Calling Edgeworth out to late, getting on the boat, firing twice. Exactly what I figured out in court. All here in perfect detail. What do you think it means, Nick? Oh, the plot is really thickening here. Instructions for that caretaker when he killed Robert Hammond and called out Edgeworth. Following instructions. Who could have written that letter? What does it mean to get revenge? Oh my goodness, what's going on? One thing's for certain, letter is an amazing clue. Alright, Parrot gave him the letter, yeah. It's, you know, but the Parrot gave us the code. Oh, he gave us the letter to frame the caretaker. The Parrot wrote the letter. This just gets funnier and funnier. The Parrot is gonna be the big clue to all of this. Let's go to the detention center. You look as grim as always. Are you gonna talk about what happened? Heard the story about the class trial. I know, it's the end game. Get your infinity gauntlets ready. What do you mean? You don't remember? I don't. He doesn't remember. Lunch money was stolen in 3rd grade. Lunch money? Oh right, I seem to remember something like that. I think you're the only one who really remembers. Probably only really mattered to me anyway. Edgeworth, didn't you know? Trial was the reason Nick became a defense attorney. Ridiculous. Does sound like the kind of thing you do. What? Haven't changed a bit, have you, right? So simple to a fault. Maybe yeah, but think you changed too much, Edgeworth. Send the jail to parrot jail. Send your parrot to parrot jail. Maybe he'll talk when he's behind bars. Why prosecute? How'd you become a prosecutor anyway? Used to look up to your dad. Said he wanted to be a defense attorney. Couldn't let myself deny reality like you. What do you mean? Father was taken from me and you want me to defend criminals. I'm sorry, Wright, but I'm not that good of a person. One suspect was apprehended in your father's murder. Yup, the man trapped in the elevator with my father. Name was Yanni. Who? Didn't you say it was Yogi? Like Yogi the bear? But it happens that this guy's name's Yogi? Oh, what kind of coincidence is that? He had to be the shooter, any way you look at it. Yet he was found innocent. Defense attorney got him off the hook. That would be Robert Hammond. Oh god, Beats Turtle, don't... I don't know. I heard Yanni. I heard Yanni. On that day 15 years ago. 3 of us were trapped in an elevator for 5 hours. When we were rescued, suffered from Elevators aren't airtight, aren't they? I'm pretty sure they're not. Lost memory. Can't recall what happened in the elevator. Crux of Yogi's attorney's argument in court. Claimed Yanni Yogi had been not sound of mind due to oxygen deprivation. You were able to hear both? I only heard Yanni. Wait, could I? I think I could hear both by when they said... Oh no, that was something else. Yeah, I only could hear Yanni. No kidding, Kid Boo, you freaking called it. Yogi was released due to a lack of evidence. That's when I changed my mind, started to hate defense attorneys. It has something to do with how your brain works, yeah? Like you can... Like you're able to switch on and off the type of, I don't know, thought processes that make you hear one or the other thing. I think that's how, that's what they said. What's your relationship on? He's my teacher, man deserves respect, learn everything I know, coding techniques. Like my sister was to you, Nick. Perfectionist, all things. Personal life, obsessed with doing everything perfectly. All cases he has taken on, none were left unsolved. Not one suspect was declared innocent. I know. Possible some of the suspects were indeed innocent. However, impossible for us to accurately determine that in every case. All Von Karma does is his job. Find the suspect guilty perfectly. Any case, nigh impossible to find a weakness. Should a weakness appear, he would do everything in his power to make it go away. Like kill a key witness, perhaps? Edgeworth. Did you ever see, Beats Turtle, the little silhouette of a ballerina turning clockwise? But if you're able to, you can actually make the ballerina turn counterclockwise. And that had something to do with something else in your brain. But some people could only see it turn one way. I could make the ballerina turn either way. But I couldn't do that Yanni thing. Oh, you heard about it? Nice, nice. You got full use of brain function. Strange situation in which I find myself, I admit. Alright, let's can we present him the letter? Bam! This came out of the safe in the shack with a boat rental caretaker. I see. Revenge on me? Who's the old guy anyway? I don't know. Could he be an innocent defendant you got declared guilty? Nice, right? I don't remember that old man. Not at all. He's following this letter then. Means there's someone else behind it. Sometimes it's tough to make it turn the other way. Yeah, I mean, it was very situational. I agree. I was the same, Beats Turtle. Like, I could make it turn one way and then I had to like really not think about it, but it took me some time to make it turn back the other way. Like, I had to reset my brain when looking at it. Now is the time to get revenge on the two men who ruined your life. Myself and Robert Hammond. Also says this is your last chance. Maybe he's talking about the statute of limitations on the DL6 incident. That old man. You know who he is. Yogi. Could he be Yogi the bear? Suspect in the DL6 incident. One who was found innocent. So we show him the picture too. Nope. Alright, let's move to the criminal. Gumshoe not back. Won't be back. So, there's some guy you had to arrest. Okay. Shouted something about catching him if it's the last thing I do, pal. Alright, let's go to, 1 day left. No time to waste. Let's go talk to Grossberg. He's out. When does he work? When does this guy work? Okay, we gotta... I have to use the bathroom, but we have to get a trigger to continue this game. I'll be back though. Get more water too. Okay. Can we do this? Can we do this? I don't know where we gotta go to trigger this. Are you here, old man? Maybe we should examine more thoroughly. Then turn his heat on and some try. Don't all the way. Don't all the fish under here look really puny? Polly. Okay. Some boats, more to place. Okay. I don't know. I think maybe something to do with present him with more evidence. It was a case that changed my life. Tomorrow, December 28th, statute of limitations runs out. Even if the case is finally closed on paper, never be erased from my memory. Okay. Do you know anything about a parrot? Not sure. Nope. Guess not. I mean, there's no one else to show evidence to, too. Nope. We're missing something. Chief detectives, go to his computer. That's not possible. World ended yesterday? God. We've been everywhere. Salmon, no. I think we're stuck. Save. But oh, Yanni Yogi. Here we go. That's a new talking point. Court bailiff at the time just happened to be in the elevator 15 years ago. Oh, the earthquake. Quake was incredibly strong. Before I knew it, everything was dark. We were there for so long, felt like forever. Air thin, darkness closed in on us in that little box. We became unsettled. Help, I can't breathe. Quiet, I said, quiet, you're not making this any easier. I want to get out, help, get us out. Don't shout, you just use up more oxygen. Again, I don't think elevators are airtight. I'm pretty sure it still gets air. I mean, maybe not a lot, but I'm sure there's air circulation. I'd be more worried about having to pee if you're stuck on an elevator that long. Like using the bathroom, I think that would just suck. Came to, I was in a hospital bed staring up at the ceiling. Court Yanni Yogi's mental condition was called into question. Claimed oxygen deprivation and stress had caused temporary insanity. In the end, the claim passed the court. Yogi was found innocent. Isn't that strange? Letter tells him to get revenge on Edgeworth. Why would he want to? Yeah, Edgeworth was a kid at the time. So that doesn't really fit. Right. There's something that's been troubling me these last few days. I didn't know whether to or not to tell you. You mean the nightmare? Memory of a crime that I committed. Okay. The memory of a murder. I think the time has come to tell. Last 15 years, I've had the same dream every night. Wake up in a fearful sweat every time. What kind of dream? Dream about my father's killing in the dark. Quiet, I said quiet. Okay, blah blah, get out. Don't shoot. Don't shout. You use up more oxygen. I can't breathe. You're using up my air. What? Stop breathing my air. I'll stop you. He shot him. What? He's attacking father. Then I see the pistol lying by my feet. Edgeworth shot his father. I don't know if it's evidence from that day in court or the bailiffs. I picked up the pistol. Get away from my father. Wait, did he throw the gun or did he shoot the gun? With that scream, I wake. Bone-chilling scream. It's rung in my ears for the past 15 years. That's just a dream, right? That thought is the only thing that has kept me sane for the last 15 years. What if I'm wrong? What if it's real? Sometimes people shut out memories in self-defense. Maybe it was I who killed my father. Possibly? What? If you think about it that way, this letter makes sense. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. I mean, but he was found not guilty, so what would be the big deal? Yogi was really innocent. That's why he wanted revenge. But he wasn't even convicted. It was me. I was the true criminal of Deal 6. I shot my father. What are we gonna do, Nick? What can we do? I don't know. I don't think there's anything we can do, like it or not. If there's someone else who knows a lot about the Deal 6 incident, maybe. Grossberg. Can we even find him? Well, we're gonna look for him. Oh good, he's in his office. This freaking guy's never in his office. What's wrong? You look troubled. No kidding. Can't believe you're not. Ma. Just calm down. Tell me what's happened. Mr. Edgeworth. I see. Edgeworth dreamt he shot his own father. It's only a dream. I wonder. Wait, what? That's the case. Why do you two look so troubled? I wonder if Grossberg sent that letter. I mean, we always got the parrot on our mind, but it might have been Grossberg. Consider this. Yogi quite certainly holds a deep grudge against Miles Edgeworth. So deep, he would want to frame him for murder. Leads me to surmise Mr. Edgeworth's dream was not a dream. It was real. He too thick? What does that have to do with him being the mastermind behind this? I don't... Okay, so maybe it's still the parrot then. I've been tempted to get back on Arkham Knight. Oh, you should. You totally should, Outcast. Finish it up. Wait. Did you complete it? You've played it, right? I mean, it's a great game. I thought it was a fantastic game. Pistol fired, the deed was done. I don't believe it. Yogi was suspected of murder. His career as bailiff was irrevocably wrecked. I really liked Arkham Knight though. Oh, you just have... No. I mean... If you're a masochist, Outcast, I would say go for it. I did not want to do the riddles. I think I completed like 20 of them. Out of the 240 of them they had. That was the last chance, of course. Statute of limitations so close. What do you know about Edgeworth's father? Defense attorney without peer. Sounds trite, but true. May have had one peer now that I think about it. Your mentor, Mia Fey. Gregory Edgeworth was very disapproving of Mr. Von Karma's techniques. Because he makes up evidence. Von Karma is extreme, man. Forged testimonies and evidence are nothing to him. He's a crooked lawyer, this guy. Kid Boo, please get rid of Von Karma. Result, he has a perfect win record. To beat him, Gregory Edgeworth tried to call attention to his methods. He lost. Died in despair, as it were. I see. Alright. I think I'm just going to do a speedrun of the story mode. Ooh, that sounds fun too. The speed mode is... well, the story mode is based on... what is his face? Scarecrow, right? When Gregory Edgeworth was killed, I like fighting all the different bosses though. The Deadpool guy, Deathstroke, the flying around getting the bat. Well, that's not a boss fight. The Firefly event when you're riding on the Batmobile. I like doing those little fights. Two-Face, the bank robbery. Mother Misty Faye. Gregory Edgeworth had been killed. The one who shot me was the bailiff. Yogi was found innocent. That's when my mother left us. Everyone called her a fraud. Everyone thought she was, you see. Yet now that I think about it, it seems the one who lied was Gregory Edgeworth's ghost. Because he didn't want his son being framed? Gregory Edgeworth must have known who shot him. I don't believe it. You're saying he falsified his testimony. You ever plan on playing the new Spider-Man game? It's not on PC, yeah. I have to get a PS4. That's on the PS4. Another game I have to get. I would like to play it though. I mean, it's pretty much the same type of game as Arkham Knight, right? Except you're Batman. That's Edgeworth's dad lied to his protected son. It's only a possibility. But a possibility nonetheless. I would like to play that game though, for sure. I heard it's very good. Let's present him this. Gregory Edgeworth? Gifted man, death was truly a loss. Wonder what would have become of Von Karma were he alive. Maybe Von Karma is behind this. Incident took place 15 years ago tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll see the completion of not one but 2 trials. All thanks to the statute of limitations. However, I'm afraid the damage DL6 has done will never be eased. Show him the letter? Oh ho, this is the letter? Does seem that Yogi was following the letter when he killed Hammond. Why kill Robert Hammond? Hammond was a skilled defense attorney, but he defended clients not for their sake, but for his own. Wait, what does that mean? He never trusted his clients. Oh, he never trusted his clients. Only thing he trusted was his own ability. He got his client found innocent, so why should it matter? Actually, my dear, it's quite different. It was Von Karma, the parrot, and the caretaker. They're all in cahoots. They're all part of the conspiracy. He won that innocent verdict for no one but himself. Yogi was a free man, but socially he was ruined. You understand soon enough. I'm gonna go beat my brother. Oh, is he still playing Fortnite, Outcast? Tell that guy to share. That's why you gotta play split screen, but you can't do split screen in Fortnite. What is it? This letter. Seen this handwriting before. Maybe it was Von Karma. Whose handwriting is this? Do you have any idea who wrote this? Manfred. Why would he have something to do with this? Oh, because I don't like him. He's been playing for 4 hours. Sheesh. Von Karma. Wait, you're right? Wait, we're right? Beats Turtle. Von Karma. And now the parrot. I used to see it all the time in court reports. The one who told Mr. Yogi to kill was Manfred Butthead Von Karma. Dude, we got between you and Kid Boo, friggin' solving this case already. What does this mean? Why would Von Karma want to frame Edgeworth? They were all in cahoots. If it truly was because Von Karma who wrote this letter, he would know the truth. He would know that Miles Edgeworth had accidentally killed his own father. He'll say as much tomorrow in court. He'll press the point until the court finds Edgeworth guilty. How could Von Karma know about Edgeworth's past? Even Edgeworth thought it was just a nightmare. Yeah, how would he know? He was stuck in an elevator. Yet I do know that Von Karma is both persistent and perfectionist. Maybe seeking to satisfy a grudge against Gregory Edgeworth by hurting his son. Oh, it's 10 o'clock. We're gonna finish this tonight. What do you mean? So if you're gonna stick around, because we're gonna finish this episode. I got the time. Let's do this. Von must have been there at the murder? At the lake? 15 years ago, Von Karma met Gregory Edgeworth in court. And Von Karma did win. But he didn't make it through the trial unscarred. Wait, what? What happened? Von Karma got the guilty verdict he wanted. He won the trial. Gregory Edgeworth accused Von Karma of faulty evidence. Oh, I see. That's what you meant. Sheesh, everything's getting connected. I love it. I love it. I like how they're connecting everything. Though he lost the trial, Mr. Edgeworth's accusation stood. I mean, he makes up evidence though. It's not a lie. The guy's a butthead. It was the only penalty Von Karma has ever received in his career as a prosecutor. Gregory Edgeworth dealt a blow to his perfect trial record. Must have been quite a shock for Von Karma. Took a vacation for several months. That's a long vacation. Several months? Months? I want to take a several month vacation. Unusual event for the man. That was the first and the last vacation he's taken in many years of prosecuting. Go to the sea or the mountains. Don't tell me he's never been to Europe. With a name like Von Karma, I'm sure he's been to Europe. The guy's... well, not necessarily, I guess. But as I understand it, Von, that little sub Von before Karma, is like a German... it's a German name indicating like... not nobility per se, but it's like Von. I think that's what I remember reading. I could be making this up though. Any case, only time he took vacation from work. Penalty upset him quite a lot. Why would he take such a long vacation? I wonder. Maybe he was the one who spread the message about Maya's mother being a fraud. Playing dodgeball, summer camp, throwing hella fast, kids. On my arm. Oh man, like your shoulder or your arm? Oh, that sounds brutal. You're trying to whip that ball a little too hard. sounds like a pull, a muscle. Oh, not a muscle pull, a muscle strain. Yeah, take it easy on the dodgeball, damn. You threw out your elbow. How the hell hard were you throwing? Dang. Relax. Relax, man. What if Edgeworth pleads guilty to deal 6? That's a different case, though. That has nothing to do with anything. Hate to say this, even accidental murder is murder. I just believe in Edgeworth's... yeah, but this trial is not for that murder. This trial is for Robert Hammond's murder. Mr. Edgeworth admits that his father must have lied to protect him from beyond the grave. I know he's not guilty. Mr. Wright, if you say so, I suppose I could go check again. Police files might hold something of interest. I can't promise anything. In fact, I think the chances of finding something are slim. Huh. We have the case files. Okay, guess not. Don't play around. No, I know what you mean. I think oh, pre-existing injuries, huh? Okay, let's go to the detention center. Or not. Let's go to criminal affairs. Hardly anyone here. Everyone must be out looking for the old guy, Yogi. I don't think Gumshoe will be coming back today. Staying out late looking for someone. I'm gonna check out the record room. Well, now I can't have anyone wandering around. I guess Mr. Von Karma's in there. Ooh. What? Is he looking for the DL6 stuff? He just arrived. Let's move. To the records room. You're just haven't cleared time to play. What's wrong, Nick? Just noticing he isn't here. Hey, look, an open drawer. Someone must have been looking in it recently. Label says unsolved cases, evidence. Is he gonna make up more? He's gonna make up more evidence? Unsolved cases, Nick. File for DL6 is empty. What are you doing in here? Oh, damn. Look at... We've never seen him from the front before. We've only seen like his from an angle. He looks a lot scarier from the front. You! How do you know my name? We're at the trial together. Have we met? Just say we haven't met. No. Miles Edgeworth's defense team. Defense team? I beg your pardon. You see, I rarely remember defense attorneys. They're like bugs to me, needless things to be crushed. Let's talk to him. Mr. Edgeworth is your student, right? A romanticists who still can't shed that veneer of amateurism. Hydrate yourself. Yep, I think I'm gonna need another shower after this stream. Whew, so sticky. Just like his father, always second rate. You had an axe to grind with Mr. Gregory Edgeworth, didn't you? A grudge against a mere defense attorney? Why? He dealt you a blow to your perfect trial record. So you did, but what I don't get is, why did you take his son under your wing afterwards? Son of your most bitter rival? That, my dear attorney, none of your business. Tomorrow will be the last day of this trial. Been a while since I've had a defense attorney last this long. Still, you will lose in the end. Miles Edgeworth will admit his own guilt. Guilt of 15 years ago. You're quite the researcher. I mean, he can't be charged. He can't be... I don't know. How do they combine the two trials? That's two separate trials. You can't combine them into one, can you? If you've done your homework so well, then certainly you must understand. You know what Miles Edgeworth will tell the court. Juan Carlos is going to bring up DL6. But how is that relevant to the current case? What if I present him the letter? This was you, wasn't it? You instructed Yanni Yogi to commit murder? Yanni Yogi? How many years has it been since I've heard him called by that name? He's a fool. Told him to burn it after... He just admitted to writing the letter. What? You wrote Mr. Yogi the letter. Thank you for taking the trouble to bring it to me. Saved me from a lot of hassle. A stun gun? What the hell is this guy doing? 600,000 volts course through your body like a dog. Oh my god, this guy's more of a butthead than I thought. Give me the letter. Run! Oh god, did he shock Maya? Shock both of us. Don't they have cameras? I would think the police department has cameras and they would have gotten it on camera. What the hell? Freaking hate this guy. You absolutely knew it, Beats Turtle. She okay? Maya, wake up. Oh, poor Maya. The letter, did he take it? Yep. We just have to connect them all together, Beats Turtle. Jumped as fast as I could, but one shot from that thing knocked me out cold. I'm useless. No good as a lawyer or a medium. I can't even call my sister. Not even now when we need her the most. I wish I hadn't woken up. Oh gosh. So dramatic. Maya, she's holding something. A bullet. Taken from the heart of Gregory Edgeworth. Is it gonna match the gun? Juan Carlos was holding this when Maya jumped him. Still bears clear ballistic markings. Oh, dude. This is it. We're gonna finish. We're gonna finish. It's 10:05, 10:06. Let's get this. Let's get that parrot too. I know he's behind this. We are coming to the inevitable conclusion. The Judgment Day. Terminator 2. Whoa, what happened? Let's do this. For sure. Sorry, Nick. Only touch... Oh, what? Static electricity? Shock hasn't worn off from my run-in. That's not how it works, but okay. Today's the last day, trial. Good luck. Alright. Alright. Thinking. Big thinking caps. Let's do this. Come on, Edward. We got this. Whoa. What are you doing? Sorry, just thought I'd cheer you up with a pat on the back. Maybe you should go outside and discharge. And ground yourself, Maya. Touch some metal. Whoa. Is that gumshoe? Yep. Morning, Mr. Edgeworth. Good morning. How'd it go, detective? No fear, promise. Captured our runaway caretaker. I brought him in, took all night. After the shock I got on the way in, feel pretty good. Yogi says he's forgotten his own name, but that has to be a lie. Why would he want revenge on Edgeworth if he couldn't remember his past? He does remember. Okay. What are... Oh, man, I forgot. Again, I don't remember how this turns out. This is very exciting. Right, now in session. Defense is ready. Prosecution is ready. Oh man, he's being cooperative too. Final day of the proceedings. Ask prosecution submit decisive evidence. Very well, Mr. Von Karma. Opening statement. Detective Gunshoe's efforts. Boat rental shop caretaker has been arrested. In yesterday's trial, defense asserted caretaker was the murderer. However, caretaker has yet to confirm this. I wonder if Von Karma's the murderer. I would like to ask the defense cross-examine him as much as necessary. It's a trap. Ladies and gentlemen, I believe you all remember a witness lives in the boat rental on the lake. Currently lost memory of his name and identity. Why did you run away yesterday? Witness was not running away as he will not testify. Very well, please begin. Wake up, you stupid man. I'm really sorry about just leaving yesterday. I wasn't running away or nothing. I went to buy some food for Polly. I figured I got nothing to do with this incident anyhow. I mean, I need one of those motive things, right? And I don't got one. Wait, what did we lose in our evidence? Okay. Wait. We didn't read this. After his arrest, fiancée Polly Jenkins committed suicide. Polly. What the heck? I don't know, I don't know, it just blew my mind. Polly is involved. So my testimony yesterday stands as is. Alright, we're gonna press him. I'd call it what you did, running away, not just leaving. Heard Larry's testimony, realized you were in danger. Mr. Wright, no need to rush to conclusions. Witness was not running away. Wasn't running away. Why did you leave? Went to buy some food for Polly. Actually, I'm gonna save. Figure I got nothing to do with this incident anyhow. Lost much of your memory, is that correct? Yep. Then how could you know that you didn't have anything to do with this incident? Or maybe you're lying about not having your memory. You know exactly who you are. Witness has testified quite clearly that he has no memory of who he is. How does that make him a reliable witness if he doesn't even know who he is? If you claim he's lying, show the court proof. I need one of those motive things, right? How can you say you had no motive? I say you do. Had a grudge against Edgeworth and the victim, Robert Hammond. That's why you took revenge. Don't make me repeat myself. Witness has no memory of anything beyond several years ago. Can't hold a grudge, it's impossible. You've been saying the same thing now over and over. You've been calling the witness's memory of the past, lack thereof, into question. Does this really have anything to do with the current case? Of course. Witness has said he has nothing to do with this case and no motive. Both of these statements are lies. Use the parrot. There is a serious problem with your claim. Are you saying you know who this witness is? Of course, Your Honor. This is interesting. Would like to know myself. Who is he? Please tell us this witness's name. Bam! That seems familiar. Oh, Yanni Yogi. Even the judge knows about DL6. Apparently, this judge presides over all the cases in the entire city. Because he knows everything. Except he still can't figure out when evidence is presented and he needs to be walked through the process. What does this mean? Your Honor, if this man is Mr. Yogi, then he has a clear motive. Jumping to conclusions. This witness is Yanni Yogi. However, how do you propose to prove this? For the law, you need proof. Allow me to repeat that the witness has lost his memory. It's DL6. How are you going to prove it? How can you prove that he's Yanni Yogi? It's quite simple. Please take this man's fingerprints. Compare them to the fingerprints on file for Yanni Yogi. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, wait. Very sorry, what? He doesn't have fingers? He has no fingerprints. Okay. Before I worked as a caretaker, I worked at a chemical plant. Burned my fingers working with this stuff. God, that sounds mighty suspicious. You can't, FYI, you can't actually burn off your fingerprints. Not really. Because your skin will heal back. Like, you ever slice your, well, actually it depends. I think it depends on the degree of the burn. Witness has no fingerprints. You will not be able to prove his identity. What will you do? Case has been decided. I know everything. Has to be another way. Okay. What are we gonna do? I mean, consider this might have erased his fingerprints. God, Von Karma. Cross-examine his parrot for a little, you know, maybe I'll just do that, Von Karma. Oh, we're gonna do it. Hey, Beats Turtle, you still here? We're gonna do it. We're gonna question the parrot. Oh, Your Honor, would like to take up Mr. Karma on his proposal. Listen to this epic music with the organ. It's a key witness. Did you even? This is a farce. I object. Oh, look why he's scared now. Wait a second. You're the one who suggested I cross-examine the parrot. If you're so desperate, please be my guest. Should you go through with this, nothing comes of it. Hope you're ready for the consequences. We're doing it. Let the parrot take the stand. Oh man. Let's go, Polly. It's the bird. Name, Polly. Very well, witness. Who is your owner? Please testify. Is the bird actually gonna talk? ... Hello, hello, squawk. That's it? Begin your cross-examination. What are we gonna do? Press. Witness, you can't just say hello, expect us. Want you to testify. What's your name? Or what's the safe note? What's your name? Or have you forgot? Let's just start from the top bottom. Top down. Polly, have you forgotten something? Squawk, don't forget deal 6. Have you forgotten something? Hello, hello. What? He didn't say it. I wonder if the caretaker... It needs keywords. You have to say her name first. Nani? She's supposed to say her name first. Couldn't have retrained the parrot, could he? Train her not to respond when we asked if we'd forgotten anything. Okay, blah blah blah. Talk to the parrot. What's your name? Polly, what's your name? Polly, Polly. I think we've established the parrot name's Polly. Does this have anything to do with her owner's identity? Considering that name comes up in the DL6 incident, yes. You claimed the parrot's name will prove her owner's identity? Show us proof. We're not here to answer the question of who is the caretaker. Here to prove that he's Yanni Yogi. All we have to do is type the name, Polly. Good thing I read that. I just read that too. I'm gonna... Proof is... Bam! DL6 file. It's quite a large file we have there. Which page is this proof on? Show us or stop wasting. The suspect data. Page has all the information about Yanni Yogi. After he was arrested, his fiance committed suicide. What was his fiance's name? Polly. Bam! Her name's fiance who had committed suicide. That's why he named his parrot after her. That is possible. Mere coincidence. My granddaughter has a dog she calls Phoenix. Oh man. Well, Mr. Phoenix, does that make you my granddaughter's fiance? Maybe it does. She's only 7 years old. Oh. Sorry. I do not condone. It's a little weak for evidence in a murder trial. Need some other corroborating evidence. We're getting closer. If we could just find one more piece of evidence. You may continue. Okay, let's press her on the other one. What's the safe number? What was the number of the safe in the shack? 1228. What a reckless parrot. You're not claiming this number has something to do with the caretaker. 1228. Wait. 1228? 1228. No way. Case summary, 1228. Good thing I checked that too. Actually, it does. How can the number to a safe tell us who the caretaker is? DL6 incident? What is this obsession you have with that case? Case summary. Date on which the DL6 incident occurred. Why, that's today's date, 15 years ago. And the number on that safe, 1228. Use the date of the DL6 incident as a number for his safe. That's how important that date was to him. I mean, two coincidences here, Judge. People often do set their secret numbers to dates. Not tangible proof. I set my ATM's card number to 0 because I'm number... That is a horrible PIN number, buddy. What the hell? This is nothing to... That is... You do not want that PIN number. Noobs, do not make your PIN number 0001, please. Or 111, or 1234, all those dumb things. That's enough. I think we reach a conclusion. Mere coincidence. I mean, that's two coincidences, though. Thank you, Judge. At least the judge isn't that dumb. What are you saying? Summon the caretaker of the boat shop. The parrot was the key witness. Tell us your name. He doesn't remember. It's okay. Someone just hacked into Karma's account. Right? From their cell phone, no less. Ooh. I've accomplished what I wanted to do. This butthead. He looks totally different. The real Yogi. He's been acting feeble to hide his true identity. Please state your name for the court. Yanni Yogi. I served as a bailiff in this very court. So was it you who killed Robert Hammond? Tried to frame Miles Edgeworth? Yes, it was me. I did it. Does that mean case closed? They put me on the witness stand 15 years ago. Robert Hammond said I was mentally unsound. He told me it would make me innocent, get me off the hook. I pretended to have brain damage. I was innocent, really, but he didn't believe me. We won the trial, but I lost everything. Lost my job, my fiance, and my social standing. This year, 15 years later, package arrived. It was a letter and a pistol. Plan was written out. What do you think the pistol we recovered matches the gun that we have in this case? Plan was written out in careful detail. I mean, I'm talking about this bullet. Oh, this bullet from Gregory Edgeworth's heart matches the ballistic markings of this gun. Coincidence? Was it planned for me to take my revenge on the people who ruined my life? I didn't care who had sent it. I thought this was my chance after 15 years. A chance to have my revenge on Robert Hammond and Miles Edgeworth. No regrets. YOLO. What do you mean? Not at liberty to speak on that matter. Why don't you ask Mr. Edgeworth yourself? I admit it, I was the one who killed Robert Hammond. Well, case closed. Where's Mr. Yogi? I saw no room for error in his confession. Innocent, in this case at least. Very well. Defendant, please take the stand. Few mysteries left unsolved. You are cleared of suspicion for this particular case. Von Karma's gonna bring up DL6 though. This court finds the defendant, Mr. Miles Edgeworth, not guilty. Yay! Confetti from the rafters! But wait! There's more! Or not? Nope, there it is. Someone just say objection. It wasn't Von Karma? Oh, Edgeworth. He's gonna admit to killing his dad. Oh. Your Honor, I object to your judgment. What? I'm not innocent at all. Yanni Yogi killed Robert Hammond in revenge. But revenge for what? Edgeworth is trying to confess. Oh, what a bonehead. Don't do it. They didn't ask. He's going to tell them he's the murderer. He doesn't actually, technically, he doesn't remember. He's going to tell them he killed his own dad. Raise an objection. Judgment had already passed. I object to Edgeworth's outburst. And something like this happened yesterday too. Believe a certain witness raised an objection after a guilty verdict was passed. Frickin' butts! Oh my god. Like he saved us, but he didn't save us. We must hear this new statement. Must hear Miles Edgeworth. Oh my god. 15 years. Had a recurring dream. That's what I told myself. Wasn't a dream. Yanni Yogi wasn't the killer. In an incident where your father died. From the distance of the shot, it wasn't suicide either. Everything was as clear as day. The murderer, criminal in the DL6 incident was me. But it's accidental. You can't get charged like manslaughter, maybe. But you wouldn't get charged for murder. Because it wasn't premeditated. It would be manslaughter. And you're a minor at the time. I'm guilty for deal 6, the statute of limitations of which ends today. The culprit is me. Why are you pointing at Phoenix for? Certainly unexpected. Defendant declared innocent is confessing to a different crime. A crime for which the statute of limitations runs out. I'm really not sure how to deal with this. We hold a trial. Oh my god, here we go. Here we go. This is the real meat of the episode. Like, okay, 5-minute recess. God. During this time, we'll consider appropriate course of action. Court is adjourned. Oh, here we go. Alright, we're gonna save again. Save. Mr. Edgeworth, don't believe it, sir. I mean, you killed your dad. Didn't want to believe it myself. It's the truth. I deserve to be punished. Murder is murder, no matter what the circumstances. This is crazy. Just crazy. No. No. What are you doing, Nick? Just reading through the court record once more, getting my case ready. Isn't it obvious? I'm going to prove Edgeworth is innocent. Heck yeah, we are. What are you talking about, pal? He just admitted to it. He confessed that he did it in court. Sorry, Edgeworth. I don't believe your nightmare. It's just a dream. It's not real. Truth is right here in this court record. Any case, tighten your belt. This real... You know, let's read it. Let's read the court. We have the case file. Let's read it for real. Oh, God. Okay. Still bears clear ballistic markings. Photograph of the scene of the murder. There's a hole in the elevator window. Wait. Why is there a hole in the elevator window? If the gun went off inside, there shouldn't be a hole in the window unless it hit the window or unless it hit Edgeworth's father first and went through the window. That's suspicious. Okay, Aaron elevator was oxygen depleted at time of incident. No clues found on scene. Trapped in the elevator, returned from lost trial with son. Edgeworth 9. Billet found in heart. Murder weapon was fired twice. Murder weapon fired twice. Court bailiff trapped in elevator. Memory lost to Akshay. Okay. Maybe these fingerprints. No, Edward picked up the gun. Never mind. Huh. I prove you're innocent. We're right. Let's do this. Better hydrate for this one. Alright, Judge. Miles Edgeworth admitted his own guilt, confessed his crime. Let us begin by hearing the testimony. Though pointless, let the defense do their cross-examining. Statute of limitations on DO6 runs out today. Though it's unconventional for me, I'd like to run this one by the book. Defense have any objections? Nope. Let's go. Very well. Miles Edgeworth, take the stand. It's super intense, right, Beats Turtle? I mean, this is what's connecting the whole game together. Will the witness state his name and profession? Miles Edgeworth, prosecuting attorney. Mr. Edgeworth, 15 years ago, you mistakenly killed your father, Gregory Edgeworth. Is this correct? It is correct. Testify about this matter to the court. Edgeworth was telling me about his dream yesterday. I noticed something. One detail didn't quite fit. 2 shots. Remember, 2 shots. Be the key, but only if I can get it to work. That day, I'd gone to the courtroom to observe one of my father's trials. As we went to leave, an earthquake struck, trapping us in the elevator. Father and Mr. Yogi lost their composure and began to argue. Something heavy fell at my feet. I picked it up and threw it at Mr. Yogi. I wanted them to stop fighting. A moment later, there was a single gunshot, then a scream. Gun was shot twice. It was a terrible scream. I remember it to this day. That's all. Until now, you thought this memory was a dream? Stuck in that elevator for 5 hours. Oxygen in that elevator ran out, lost my memory of the events. Same claim Mr. Yogi has made. Wait. That day, okay. As we went to leave, earthquake struck, trapping us in the elevator. What if it was the father and the bullet ricochet? I mean, like for the first shot? Possibly. Mr. That's an interesting idea, Beats Turtle. Something fell at my feet. I picked it up and threw it at... I wanted them to stop fighting. Gun fired once? Yes. I think after I threw it, I lost consciousness. Wait, he lost consciousness after he threw it. That scream. I remember it to this day. I doubt I'll ever forget that scream as long as I live. One part of that testimony clearly contradicts the evidence. Let's... Okay. I want to present the evidence. Oh, there it is. We got it. Are you sure you only heard one gunshot? Sure of that. I heard the shot and the scream. Then everything faded. I was unconscious until rescuers came. I wonder if the first shot didn't hit anyone, but when he was unconscious, the real murder took place. I mean, just because the guy screamed doesn't mean he was shot at the time. Maybe he was screaming just because the gun went off. No, Your Honor. Unfortunately, you don't. Look at this file one more time. Plainly contradicts witness testimony. You do enjoy dragging on that file, don't you? I don't accept this evidence unless you can tell us what page it is. What does that matter what page it's on? The evidence is on... That's stupid. That makes no sense. That's the evidence. Why does it matter I need to tell you what page it's on? Look through the thing. Which page contradicts Miles Edgeworth's testimony? Right? Why would it matter which page it's on? It's in there. That's the whole point. Murder weapon was fired twice. Miles Edgeworth only heard one gunshot. Murder weapon was fired twice. First shot was the accidental firing when the pistol was thrown. Who fired the remaining shots? Who indeed? Was there perhaps another shooter who fired that second shot? Yeah, Von Karma. As I'm sure you're aware, incident occurred 15 years ago. Evidence is dated. Pistol did fire twice. However, we do not know when that second shot was fired. It might have been fired the day before the incident. There is no proof that the second shot had anything to do with this incident. What? What if the shot was done before that first shot? You do have a point, Mr. Wright. Murder weapon was fired twice, as we have heard. One of those shots was fired by the defendant, a boy. Do you have any proof that the other shot fired had something to do with the case? Yes? I think I would be able to show you proof. Whoop. Really? Uh-oh. We better think fast. Uh-oh. Show us your proof. Evidence that the second firing of the pistol is related to this incident. Oh, the picture. Right? Because he shot here and the picture has a bullet hole in the elevator window. Look at the photograph. Photograph of a scene with the crime 15 years ago. You can see that the victim lying there is Gregory Edgeworth. Proves the murder weapon was fired twice at the time of the incident. The photo proves it. Let me get this straight. Photo proves 2 shots were fired. Where? Please, judge. Please pay attention. Show the judge contradiction in the photo. Bam. As should be obvious, contradiction is here. Bullet hole in the door. Gregory Edgeworth was killed by a shot from the pistol, yet there's also a bullet hole in the elevator door. Bam, bam, bam. Know that the murder weapon was fired twice. Thus, someone other than Edgeworth fired the second shot. Yogi. It could only have been Yogi then. Because he was the only one trapped in the elevator. What are you Wait, they passed out though. Simple, Your Honor. Time of the incidents, 2 shots were fired. One went into Gregory Edgeworth's heart. Other hit the elevator door. Remember that the defendant lost consciousness after the shot he fired rang out. In conclusion, we must agree that the second shot was fired by someone else. Who could that someone else be? The murderer, of course. I knew I should have stepped in before your wild fantasies got out of hand. Mr. Wright, look once more at the DL6 incident case file. Look closely. Try the case summary page. Look what is written there. Not a single clue was found on the scene. If the pistol had indeed been fired 2 times, other bullet would have been discovered on the scene. Not if it went through the window. Second bullet has never been found. Why? Second bullet does not exist. No, because the second bullet wasn't in the elevator. That's why there's a hole in the window? What? The bullet that claimed Edgeworth's life was the one fired by his own son. That is the truth of this matter, the whole truth. Was undoubtedly something else that made that bullet hole in the door. What? Where's your proof of that claim? He's making up stuff now. Frickin' butthead karma. I will have order. Mr. Wright has proven one thing to us quite clear. Wait. Why is Von Karma not required to show proof for what he says? He's saying the bullet, that hole in the elevator door was made by something else? Well, where's your proof of that? Murder weapon was fired twice at the time of the scene. However, Von Karma says the second bullet fired was not found. Highly unlikely that the police merely overlooked the second bullet. All we have is a single bullet fired. I'm afraid I have to discount the defense's claim. Praise the judge for his wisdom in this matter. I don't believe that the second bullet didn't exist. Was I wrong? No, we're not wrong. Why aren't you raising an objection? Sorry, Maya. It looks like I was... No. If the second bullet wasn't there, then all my conjectures are for nothing. But you said you'd do it. You said you'd get Edward declared innocent. When I saw the photograph, I thought the 2 shots had been fired. I was so certain of it, I thought I'd won. I thought there was another person, someone else who fired the killing shot. But now, wrong to think it could be that simple. This case has stood unsolved for 15 years. It seems that we finally cleared up this incident. Only 1 bullet was found at the scene of the crime. Shot was fired by Miles Edgeworth. Precisely. It's... Karma got shot. It's up his butt. Because he's a butthead. One thing of Miles Edgeworth before passing my verdict. Have you been paying attention to the trial so far? Do you have any objections? No, I do not. So you killed your father, though that was not your intention? Yes, I did. Wait, he's accepted the guilt. Very well. Statute of limitations on the murder of Gregory Edgeworth runs out today. Must pronounce a verdict on the defendant today right here. Yeah, but you have to charge him as a minor because that's when the crime took place. You can't charge him as an adult now. Indeed. Anyone have any objections? There's so many things I know I should be saying. Objection. I object. I object. What grounds do you object? Ah! It must exist. What? Okay, flashes to Mia. Second bullet. What did you just say? Nothing. Second bullet must exist. But where? Someone took it. Von Karma. I bet, yeah, Kid Boo, I think you're right. Von Karma freaking has it. Wait, Your Honor. Or maybe the parrot has it? Second bullet, it existed. Just heard proof that he took all the evidence in the records room, right? It's just someone took it from the scene of the crime. That's what happened. Who? The murderer. Who is this murderer? Criminal took the second bullet, but why? How would they have found it? It's not easy to find a stray bullet. I think so, man. You guys solving everything. Was there some pressing need for the murderer to search for that bullet? The murderer had to find it. That's why they took it. What possible reason could they have had? The reason the murderer took the bullet away from the scene, the bullet would be proof. The murderer was cautious? I mean, either answer could be correct. The parrot ate the bullet, yeah. We gotta make him poop it out. Poop, you parrot, poop! The bullet would be proof. It was a special bullet, so they took it with them. They should have taken the bullet inside Gregory as well. Why would they only take one of the 2 shots fired? Oh! I gotta use the bathroom. But well, we'll just select the other choice. It's easier at that. It's 50-50. Okay. That's alright, we can afford it. We can afford that penalty. Let's save. Let's save just in case. Alright. Was the pressing need for the murderer? The murderer had to find it. Maybe it was the murderer didn't. The murderer was cautious. Oh, maybe that was wrong. Bisect the parrot. Why would they only take one of the 2 shots? Oh god, we got it wrong again. Whoops. The murderer didn't need it. Why would the murderer have spent the time to look for that stray bullet? I haven't got it. It's process of elimination. What's wrong, Mr. Wright? The murderer had no reason to take that bullet. You don't want to admit it, but it's true. Had to take it. The murderer? What does that mean? You're thinking too normal. Think crazy. Think crazy? Don't think why the bullet was taken. Think why the bullet had to be taken. What? The murderer had no intention of taking the bullet from the scene. The murderer had to take the bullet. What do you mean? For instance, maybe the bullet hit the... It's frickin' in Von Karma. Oh my god, you guys totally knew it. You totally knew it. The bullet hit the murderer. For instance, if it hit you, you would have to take it with you, wouldn't you? Oh my god, shocked Pikachu face. Actually, I'm not using that right. But whatever, it's shocked anyway. It's not like you could perform surgery right there. Wait a second. But what if that's what really happened? At the time of the murderer themselves was shot. The first shot from Miles hit the murderer, and that's why they have the first bullet in them. And then they killed Edgeworth's father with the second shot. They left with the second bullet still inside of them, thus leaving only one bullet at the scene of the crime. There's a problem with that. Other 2 people rescued from that elevator, Miles Edgeworth and Yanni Yogi, were both unharmed. That would mean the murderer came from outside. Frickin' Von Karma. Two men fight inside the elevator. Trying to stop them, boy picks up the pistol at his feet, throws it. Pistol discharges. Hits the murderer through the elevator door. Boy loses consciousness. Murderer opens the elevator door, sees the men. Wait. How is the murderer opening the elevator door, but the men are trapped inside? What? I thought the whole point was the elevator wasn't working. Mr. Wright, you are truly the most unpredictable defense I've ever. Right? He's hulking out. He's like, whoops. Sorry. Hit the mic. Okay. I can tell you're grasping it. I can deny the possibility of what you say. What are you saying? Deny it. No one is involved with the incident was wounded. There was no murderer. No one was wounded? I can't think of anyone. I just thought of something really crazy. Remember what Mr. Grossberg said yesterday? Gregory Edgeworth dealt a blow to his perfect trial record. We got motive. Must have been quite a shock for Von. Oh, he took several months off because he was probably recovering from the injury. Right? He got shot. Took a vacation for several months. That was the first and the last vacation he's taken. He got shot. But took it because he was injured. Which would mean he's the murderer. Frickin' Von Karma the Butthead. You have indicated possibility that the murderer came from outside. Can you give us the name of your suspect? And I save again. Say it now. There is suspect. One lone suspect. Say it. Von Karma. It's Polly. Polly is the ultimate mastermind. Polly told Von Karma to shoot Gregory Edgeworth. You mean the Von Karma prosecutor, one standing right over there? You don't object? I see no need. Why honor this ridiculous outburst with my objection? Because you took a vacation for several months starting the day after the incident. Yet you pride yourself on a perfect record. Why would you take such a long vacation without any reason? So you're claiming that I took a vacation to heal my injury from the incident. Prove it. I would have needed surgery, no? Where did I go under the knife at, Mr. Wright? Bring the doctor that operated on me. Have him testify. Let's find out who his doctor is. Edgeworth? Wait, what? Perhaps too well. He's perfect. He wouldn't leave clues. He probably didn't undergo surgery. That would leave a doctor as a witness. Yeah, that means he has a bullet in him. He still has the bullet in him then. He got shot. Did the Von Karma pull the bullet out himself? That's insane. Can't just pull bullets out of yourself. Wait, what does that mean? That bullet has to be somewhere. That bullet has to be in Von Karma? Can you produce evidence to prove that I was shot? I don't have evidence. Even if Von Karma did, yeah. Seems you have finally come to your senses. You realize it's truth. You can't prove something that didn't happen. Nick, the court record. There must be something. The court record. The court record? The court record? One bullet found in heart, murder weapons fired twice. Dropped an elevator, mirror loss. Okay. I have a bullet. Clear. Oh, maybe I used the bullet because it has ballistic markings on it. No. Misty Faye? I don't know. I'll use evidence. What the heck? Evidence that proves Von Karma was shot. I don't know. I really don't know. The bullet in the bag? I mean, that's all we have, right? What exactly is that? Judge, if you would. Nope. That wasn't it, boo. Let's save. We'll save. We'll save. We just have to restart if we get it wrong. Evidence that proves Von Karma was shot. Oh, a metal detector. We have this metal detector. Can we use it on Von Karma? Damn. Von Karma is perfect. He wouldn't risk surgery, leaving an evidence trail. So then I asked, where's that bullet now? We got it. I think it's unlikely that Von Karma performed surgery on himself. You don't mean? I do. Possibility, bullet is still inside Von Karma. Is that even possible? All these... What do you mean, yeah? The bullet's not gonna go anywhere. There's one way to find out. Got a metal detector. Gonna run this over you and see what we find. Oh, he's sweating bullets. I refuse. Wait. Why are you refusing? Refusing this means, is that an admission of guilt? You acknowledge the bullet is still inside you? Order, order, order. The gig is up. Von Karma. Dracula man. Your Honor, defense requests that we be allowed to use a metal detector. I call for suspension of this trial. Invasion of privacy. Statute of limitations runs out on this case today. It was you who said we had to end it right here, right now. Enough. I permit the use of the metal detector. Von Karma, you will submit yourself to testing. We have to give it a shot. Did you hear that, boys? Did you hear that, noobs? Something's in his right shoulder. Von Karma, it was you. I was afraid this would happen. I remained silent. There is a bullet in my shoulder. Give him the death. Yeah, let's give him the death. Kid Boo, you are the executioner. Take care of it. Has nothing to do with the incident. I was shot in the shoulder long before the DL6 incident. I claim the bullet in my shoulder has no relation. We can match the ballistic markings. Justice shall be setting upon this bright day. The darkness will never prevail. Exactly, Beast Turtle. I have no obligation to prove anything. Mr. Wright who must prove something, not I. Can you prove it? Can you prove that the bullet in Von Karma's shoulder was from DL6? No, I can. We got the other bullet. Darkness is fun. With no proof, you cannot convict me of any crime. Sorry, Mr. Wright. I'm the one who's sorry, Von Karma, because I got proof. Nani? Who would have thought you would dig your own grave trying to convict Edgeworth? I can link that bullet in your shoulder to the DL6 incident. My final proof. That's bullets. Where did you get that? Bullet used in the DL6 incident. Taken from the heart of the victim, Gregory Edgeworth. Bullet is preserved quite nicely with all the ballistic markings intact. Ballistic markings. You may recall the term Omae wa mou shinderu. It came up in the first trial 2 days ago. Ballistic markings on the fingerprints of a weapon. Bullets fired from a gun are marked with that weapon's unique pattern. By examining the markings, you can tell which weapon fired the bullet. It's quite accurate. We have 2 bullets in our possession. One, the bullet removed from Gregory Edgeworth's heart. The other, Mr. Von Karma, is the bullet buried in your shoulder. You could analyze both bullets. If the markings match, we would know that both bullets had been fired from the same gun. Very same pistol, in other words, the murder weapon that killed Gregory Edgeworth. Mr. Von Karma, any questions? He will let us remove the bullet from his shoulder, then we'll compare the ballistic markings to those on this bullet. And solve this case once and for all. Is he gonna run away? Still want Edgeworth and Karma dead? No, Kid Boo, Edgeworth is a good guy. He's a good guy. He helped us in our last case. That scream. I've heard that scream before. Wait. I can't breathe. Quiet. Stop breathing my air. I'll stop you. Stop breathing my air. Get away. Yeah, and then again, you know, I think Mythbusters did this, but guns don't randomly go off if you throw them, if they drop or you throw them or anything. They don't just fire. Like, it's very rare they misfire that way. Get away from my father. Bang. Wah. It's that scream I heard in the elevator. Right, Pete's turtle? Whee! 15 years ago, Von Karma, it was you who screamed. Mr. Von Karma. Ah! So it was you. You and your father on my... Look. This guy's banging his head on the wall. Your father shamed me with a penalty on my record. And you left a scar on my shoulder that would never fade. I'll bury you. Wait, oh, sheesh. Dude's gonna kill himself. Chief Prosecutor, I'm sorry. Von Karma, it's not like you to make this kind of error. I never would have thought that Edgeworth would be the one to catch you. I was careless. I'm sorry, but you will have to be penalized. I've covered for you in the past, but not this time. Edgeworth! It was a shock like none I had ever known. The safe was not on, so it could go off. Me? Penalized? Took hours for me to regain my composure. Suddenly I found myself in the darkness. I was in the court records room. Must have wandered in there without thinking where I was going. The room was pitch black. Lights must have gone out. I went out into the hall, felt my way to the elevator. Pressed the button, but nothing happened. Then there was a noise. How did he get the door open? Just then the lights came back on. The elevator door oh, never mind. Elevator door opened before my eyes. I saw 3 people inside, all lying unconscious from oxygen deprivation. Much to my surprise, a pistol lay at my feet. I knew then it was destiny. Bam! In his last moments, Gregory Edgeworth was still unconscious. He died never knowing who had shot him. Wow. He couldn't even shoot him face to face when the guy was conscious. Later, he spoke through a medium blaming Mr. Yogi. He was fooled. It was the perfect crime. Tis, tis, tis. Who would have thought another man would have come to open that elevator door? Judge! Well, what? What are you doing? Do your job. Bring an end to this miserable charade. Now end it. Very well. Appears that we have a very long way to the end of this maze. 15 years later. Mr. Miles Edgeworth? Yes, Your Honor. You're innocent. You are innocent. As you said, it was all a nightmare. Yes, Your Honor. Court finds the defendant, Mr. Miles Edgeworth, not Guilty! Ha! That's all this court is adjourned for. We gotta do the Van Damme yell. You guys watch Van Damme movies? Y'all go, ah! We did it. We did it. We did it. We solved everything. Nick, we did it. Did you see his face? Von Karma looked even paler than usual. Ha! Yeah, Bloodsport, right? Bloodsport. Ha! Edgeworth did it. Sorry, Kid Boo. You gotta prove it in a court of law. I'm impressed. It's pretty close. I was sure we had it. I know I was on the verge of tears the whole time myself. Now it's all just a good memory. So it's finally over? Right. I'm not sure how to say this. Just say it. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Wright. You're welcome. I think you have done better than that. Sorry, not good at this sort of thing. Got a lot to learn, Edgeworth. Whoop! Amazing, pal. You pulled through just like I thought you would. I'll never forget this. I owe you one, pal. All tonight, let's party. Dinner's on me. Alright, that sounds awesome, Gumshoe. My salary went down a bit this month. Wait, what? You got demoted or something? But who cares? Mr. Edgeworth, you should take a lesson from Detective Gumshoe. That's how you say thank you. I see. Woo! What? I imagine him being like, woo! Woo! Yay! Yay! That's how I imagine Edgeworth trying to cheer. Don't worry, take it a little time, you get used to it. 15 years since I've seen Edgeworth this unguarded. Hey y'all, oh god. Lotta, get out of here, Lotta. You're spoiling the mood. Y'all were great in there. Thank you. Yo, Edgeworth, congrats. Thank you very much. I knew you were innocent from the start, of course. Just look at you. You're gonna stick your hand in the cookie jar even if no one was there. You were the witness on the first day of the trial, weren't you? Yeah, we'll let bygones be bygones. She just wanted to be in the trial as a witness. You're dumb, Lotta. What you doing now, Lotta? I gave up trying to be investigative reporter, or photographer pretty quickly. That's too bad. Isn't that the hot dog guy from the park? It's over, Nick. My life is over. Why the sad face, Larry? I'm not long for this world. What happened? You don't look sick. Yeah, you tell him, Beats. Bugger off. Fiance, she's going to live in Paris. She's leaving me behind. Just saying that, cop. Yo, Edgy, there you are. Yes, here I am. Congrats, Edgy. Here's a little gift from me in celebration. That's unusual for you. Harry Butts, you come along tonight too. My treat, pal. Thanks, looking forward to it. No, but he's gonna make everything smell, right? When you get a smell, the Butts isn't far behind. Lotta wants... No, you know what? Butts wants Lotta. It's a love triangle. Lotta likes Gumshoe, but... Wait. Lotta wants Gumshoe, but Butts wants Lotta. But the Gumshoe wants Butts. Yo, Nick, that's the suit that questioned me. When he says treat, that's not police talk for prison food, right? I think Harry Butts. Larry Butts. Whatever his name is. What's up? Envelope Larry gave me. It's got money in it. That's not that strange. People give money away to celebrate. It's $38, right? Wait, did Larry take the money? Nick, wasn't that exact? Yeah. The exact amount of lunch money that was stolen from Edgeworth in school. No. This motherfudger. We gotta slap him some, man. Larry was absent that day from school, but that doesn't automatically rule him out as a suspect. I know, right? This mother trucker. We're kidding, man. Think back to that day, 15 years. Larry took the day off, but he was bored, so he came into school anyway, saw the money lying there, and the rest is history. I never was good at history. You didn't know, did you? I suspected. I just couldn't picture Larry protecting you like he did that day. Everyone else was saying you did it, the whole class. Right? You may not know this, but we used to have a saying back at school. When something smells, it's usually the butts. And it was the butts. God, this stupid man. I'm surprised you didn't figure it out. It sure is an unexpected turn of events. You should have told me. Now, Nick, is 15 years ago. Don't you think the statute of limitations has run out? Oh, God. I'd say so. Well, that and he returned the money, so. He should give interest, if anything. Where does that leave me? I became a defense attorney because of what you two did. You have always been something of an insufferable emotionalist. And you get worked up too easily. Death. The death. Hey, Kid Boo. Death sentence to both of them. If only I had known, I'd have become a prosecutor. Same goes for me, only the other way around. Longest time, thought I might have killed my own father. Thought I might be a criminal. Became a prosecutor in part to punish myself. If I'd known the truth, I might have become a defense attorney after all. Want to switch, right? Wait, you can still change to a defense attorney. You don't have to stay a prosecutor. Photo time. After that, dinner's on me. Wait, Lotta, get out of here, Lotta. What the hell, man? Detective Gumshoe took us out on the town that night. Celebrated Edgeworth's newfound freedom. Even though Edgeworth himself was still in detention. Wait, what? Now what? 5:02 a.m. Whoa, went a little overboard yesterday. Head hurts. Oh, hungover. Still only 5, maybe you should go back to sleep. What's this? Morning, Nick. You're really impressive. Seeing you made me think about what I'm doing here. Spirit medium training, of course. I wanted to help Mr. Edgeworth too. I wanted to help you. But I couldn't. I was useless. So I've decided to go back to my training. Waterfall training. I'll become a full-fledged spirit medium for starters. I couldn't say it to your face, so I left this letter. Goodbye, Nick. Oh, Maya. Don't leave us. What time is it? First trains for the mountain have already left to the station. I guess I'm too late. Hey! Nick! So, you're leaving? Hard being a spirit medium who can't talk to spirits. I think you'll do fine without me, Nick. Be good, okay? Hold it! Hold it! I never could have saved Edgeworth without your help. On the last day of the trial, I heard her. I heard Mia's voice. Heard my sister? Only her voice, but still. It was at the very end when I thought we lost everything. I know, right? Right, Beats Turtle? But she's only 17, so I don't think that's legal. That's my sister for you. Detective Gumshoe helped and Mr. Grossberg and even Larry. I'm the only one who couldn't help. I was useless. But you're the one who stopped Von Karma, Maya. Yeah, she's a little young. I didn't do anything. All I did was wander around in a daze. I have evidence that you helped me. Wait, what? I have evidence that she helped me? Her mom?
Take that!
Sorry, Nick. I guess I don't understand. Uh-oh. We were wrong. It wasn't that. I'll come back and be useful, I promise. Whoops. See you soon, Maya. Maybe I should have shown the attorney badge. Oh, she's so sad. And so my story ends. Time to turn a new page and say goodbye to the novice defense attorney that I once was. Now a new story begins. The bullet in the bag. I think it was the attorney badge. The same old crazy case characters. God, what? Objection! And that is the first game of Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. I don't know. I'm not touching anything, so the thing text is all scrolling through by itself. It's just a credit scene. But it looks like that's the end. This is the first game in the trilogy. We got 2 more games. Took us just about 20 hours. Little less than 20 hours. What are they talking about? They're talking about Nick being gone? Where did Nick go? Like they don't know where he went. But we'll do the next 2 games in succession. So you don't have to worry about that. But I mean, it's really late. For you, Beats Turtle, Kid Boo, it's probably super late. You guys I should go to sleep. I gotta go to sleep. But yeah, come back next week, Monday. At least we finished the game. So it tied you over for the next 3 days. I'm not going to be streaming, but at least we finished the game. You don't have to wait to finish the game. So at least we finished the game. And Monday we'll start the next game. Should be, yeah, Monday. I'll be back Monday. Regular time. Maybe 7:30 I'll start, but you know, regular time. Anyway, thanks for watching. Thanks for lurking. I guess we should watch through the credits. I don't know. Got a letter from Maya the other day. Sounds like she caught it cold. You turned Nick into candy. It's 2 for me. It's 100. Hey, Cornelius, you still around too? Thanks for hanging out, guys. I know we finished. I mean, you could always watch the VOD, but you know, it's not as fun when you can't. I mean, obviously it's not the same because I'm not interacting with you guys. But yeah, I'm going on a trip. No stream for the rest of the week. I'll see you Monday, hopefully. I'll be back. Don't worry, I'll be back. And I'll show you I'll post some pictures in Discord and... Can I do that? I can do, right? In Discord and Twitter and hopefully Instagram about my travels. Oh, look. The dead sisters, the ghost is there. Oh, I forgot this was a Capcom game. Wait, there's an episode 5. Wait, I wonder if all the episodes are if all the episodes in the trilogy are put into like, this is one game. I think this is one game. I have to... No. I had to pick which game I wanted to play initially. I'm pretty sure. No, they can't be... I don't know. I really don't know. I thought we were done with this game. The first game. I'm so confused. Yeah, Discord. It should have popped up a few times in chat. Do I have it? It's somewhere here. Yeah, so Discord is like it's like a chat app, but it has all kinds of stuff. I put stream information, like updates if I'm streaming or if I'm not streaming, or when I go live. And then I try to stay active by interacting with whoever's in the chat. But you guys can ask me questions, or we can chat about random stuff like that. But it's not that active. But I'm trying to get people more involved if possible. But yeah, I mean, if you have Discord, the app, or on your computer, feel free to join. It's also I think a good place to just for stream updates, because I do announce to everyone if there's any changes in plans for that kind of stuff. But yeah, it'd be great if you could join Beats Turtle. I mean, Big Tooth joined, but yeah, I mean, it's not very active. But I try to do some things as to keep it alive. All right, so apparently, okay, we have an episode 5. I'm not sure if all games are just combined and we're gonna get all the episodes of all the games, or there's actually 5 episodes in a game. Oh, awesome. I can check that right now. Oh, I see you. God of Hugs. I love it, Beats Turtle. God of Hugs. Okay. Okay. But yeah, I don't know if they're going to combine all the episodes from the 3 games. 10-hour stream. Oh man, people can't stay up anymore. I can't stay up. I want to make sure I sleep because my flight is at 12 noon and I don't want to sleep on the flight because it's going to mess up because if I sleep on the flight, I get in at night and it's just going to mess up everything if I stay awake the following night. So there's a certain no, I think what you mean is you give out the hugs, right? That's why you're the god of hugs. You give out hugs. Oh man, 10-hour stream. The longest stream I did was 4. I think I did 3 yesterday, right? And I'm close to 4 tonight. I think the longest I did was 4. And I'm almost at 4 right now. Anyway, thanks for watching, lurking, chatting. I still have to sort of pack. Sleep is over it. I mean, if I didn't need to sleep, if the human body didn't need to rest for its health and whatnot, I probably wouldn't sleep that much. Because there's so much to do, right? Like, there's so much things you can do in a day. And the fact that we have to sleep to regain energy, stay healthy, all that stuff, it's like, I mean, it's just a part of life, unfortunately. Anyway, thanks a lot for everything. We got more episodes to do. We'll continue this on Monday. What is that, June 3rd, I think? I mean, you're not wrong, Kid Boo, but technically you're not sleeping, you're dead. That's totally different. It's not sleep if you're dead. Hopefully I'll see you Monday. Take a break. Take a few days break. I'm sure you got other streamers to watch. And we'll come back to Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney on Monday. Thank you very much. Thanks for the journey. And I'll see you next time. I still have to pack a little too. Anyway, that's all for tonight. I don't even know if anyone's still up. You guys are up. Go to sleep. Everyone go to sleep. I'm telling you right now. Good night. Beats Turtle, Kid Boo, Cornelius. I know you're lurking, but thanks for lurking. You know what? That's a good idea. Actually, Cornelius, I just saw your chat about a t-shirt. I've been thinking about trying to do a giveaway, but I don't know how to do the giveaway. Like, I have this I think I have this loyalty point set up thing, but I need to figure out how to like have it set. Like for a month, I have it accumulate for the month, and the one with the highest points will get like a t-shirt or maybe a Hawaii candy or something that you can get in Hawaii. I don't know. I've been toying with that idea, but I gotta figure out how to manage it, or maybe I just do it at random. I don't know. Anyway, something else to think about during my trip. Cornelius, it sucks. Maybe I don't know. Drink some alcohol. That always helps me. But yeah, everyone who's been watching tonight, thanks for hanging around this long. It's a lot later than I usually stream. But it was fun. I definitely had a lot of fun. See you next time. See you Monday. Take it easy. Keep on gaming. Stay safe. Hydrate. Drink your water or whatever. And have a good rest of the week. Bye-bye, Noob Stars. Na 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 na.